Alright, so, as a refresher, man, that really was session 2. Oh my god. Well, session 1, technically, however you want to count them. Our party here just woke up on a boat heading towards the city of Eldenweave, where after waking up from that strange dream, they didn't really have an idea of anything going on, where they were until they arrived, and what to do from here. That was until they stepped off the boat and felt a sort of pull towards the west, leading towards the giant tree to the west side of the map. I believe that's west. That's west, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Wait, if north is this way?
Yes.
No, that's east.
That's east?
Yeah.
Damn it.
East.
I'm pretty sure I said east last time, too.
If north is facing me, then
north
that's
is
east.
facing you, then
that's
east. Yes. Not west, east.
Anyone buy a compass?
No. What?
All I have is this strange feeling in the side of my head.
You guys have money?
I got 5 copper.
You had 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you give it away? Oh my god, yeah, you gave it away. But other than that, they sort of kind of made themselves just aware of the town they were in and looked around, just trying to get a bearing on their surroundings when they encountered a bunch of sort of just tents around the town. This turned out to be refugees from a town towards the east called Breathvale. Their town had been taken over by a group called the Bloodbriar Cultists, and most of them were either killed or driven out and seeking, well, forces to get their town back, because it's their town, it's their livelihoods. They made it all the way to Eldenweave, quite the distance away. So, we left off on a new morning with the 5 adventurers.
We leave.
Adventurers, just, I don't know if they're quite adventurers.
Someone refresh my memory. Did we leave the church and meet back up at the hotel?
Yeah.
The
You guys.
Okay.
You mean the
I'm
library?
pretty sure
Everyone
Sorry,
got.
their library?
You said church.
he said the
Oh,
church.
I meant
Oh,
library.
yeah. Everyone got their assorted
My
sleep.
bad.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
pretty sure.
We met for breakfast, I think.
we met for breakfast. You guys went directly to the refugee camp.
Yeah.
I took a pit stop at the library, and I was meeting you guys there.
I don't remember at all what I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember either.
You came with
I'm sleep deprived
Me
from
and
staying
him.
up
we
all
went
night.
together.
the 3 of
Oh,
us.
we
all
went and talked to that
go and
lady.
talk to the fortune teller.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did not
and
get
then
our fortunes.
we were heading.
We were going to meet that one girl who stayed on the outskirts. That's a little.
Yes, that's who we're gonna go meet
Yeah.
next.
Is that good?
She's the
Like, one more
leader,
down,
right?
Like 2 clicks
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to hear.
Good thing someone
here,
was
but
taking
I'm sure
notes.
it's louder for you guys closer. So. Okay.
Can't remember how to pronounce her name.
I probably wrote it down.
That's an
I can't read your handwriting
fine.
either. Don't worry.
A. Mine is like just frantic jotting of my own notes. So I'm like
Is that how
frantically writing. Yeah, no, this is exactly it. It's like fairly literate enough to where you could take notes or
It's like
recognize
pharmacist
stuff.
writing.
Kind of like pharmacist writing, or like if you ever look at like a
My
lot
notes are
of
pretty
farmers. Yeah, yours are
Yeah,
pretty.
you're crazy.
Or like
I
if you
would
look
never
at like
write that either.
farmers
My
whenever they
Napa.
have to fill out paperwork.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
their
my
handwriting is. My Napa.
Yep.
Yeah, the new mayor of Wrath.
Okay, so it is.
Ezekiel's that guy that has really nice handwriting for no reason.
It's a forged document.
Yeah. Not a criminal.
I'm gonna keep calling you a criminal.
Bro is actually a criminal. Which is
One of
weird.
us here is
Is
a
evil.
criminal.
One of us is evil.
One of us did pick the road.
Everyone looks at me.
Why?
One of us did pick the road class, and it's not me.
Mine.
But like, I made the joke and I look over and everyone's just looking at him.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I saw you in
That
passing.
guy's shady.
I didn't even look up.
Mine was intentional.
I just want to know. I just want everyone to know. My eyes went this way.
What?
Nobody's that
There's,
stupid.
there's some long time that you're playing right now.
Oh my god.
He's lying
My
about how much
players
money he
hate
has.
each other.
We're all just really suspicious of everyone.
I'm not. I'm like.
She's pretty cool.
It's cool.
He's alright.
Yeah, she chill.
thing. I should chill.
I know you were chill like that.
I like you so far. I'm like,
When
I
your
can
whole, when your whole
him
group is filled with
at
work.
Someone does, because obviously most of the party
You
doesn't.
have like the head on straight, and I'm like, I
When your
will
whole
back
group is
up
filled
when I
with criminals, but you're just a chill guy.
She's just trying to get, she's just making sure she can trust you so you can babysit him whenever she's like, oh, yeah.
I don't need babysitting, guys.
Maybe not in Eldenweave. But good God, as soon as we get to like an actually populated city, you're gonna get. Never mind.
Yeah.
Road.
mug.
I'll do it.
I was gonna say you're gonna mug him.
That sounds like a
To
mission.
mug him.
That just sounds like a mission. Anywho, Daisy.
Yeah. Okay. So, as a just mob refresher, real quick. Would you like to share with the class?
He was using his telekinetic speech.
Oh, I see.
Just to
There
talk
we go,
on
then.
You know, that one edited thing of the SpongeBob clip where Mr. Krabs is like up with Squidward looking at the window, and it's like, "Let's kill this guy."
It's SpongeBob, not.
Yeah.
Describes you like, how do we tell him?
How do we tell them? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
I knew
as a
what you
refresher, what?
This refresher.
Yeah, as a refresher, the group that was leaving to Rethvale is allegedly departing this morning. So if you would like to go along with them, you should make yourselves in.
I thought that's what we were trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We should probably do that.
I agree.
Who arrives there first, me or them?
Are you all sleeping yet? Everyone was sleeping in the inn, right?
No, everyone everyone had left already.
Yeah,
I
we
just took a
slept.
detour to the library.
We-
We went to the
Jeez.
fortune teller lady, and she was like, "We can't read your
No
fortune
idea
until you
what
save
she
my
did.
house."
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
I
she's
spent
got
the whole
that
night in
there.
the library, and then I met you guys for
Oh,
breakfast.
that's right.
You're gonna go back to the library and jump scare him.
Crawl into the window.
Hello, and
I literally spent a minute there. I dropped off a book.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're dropping off a book, then I mean,
Yeah.
like you'll probably show up like only a minute later.
Yeah.
If everyone
This guy
else,
returns his
if
library
everyone else
books.
is leaving together, then he'll be like, you know,
Yeah.
right.
Excuse me, I believe everyone accused me of stealing my library book.
No, but-
You did.
It's
didn't.
borrowing.
You did.
returned
I
And you
don't think I
returned it.
did.
well, it's right
It
there.
was
How-
borrowed.
It's right there. How
Yeah.
could you have stolen
Exactly.
it?
All right, so what are we doing?
I'm gonna make that argument next time I steal his money.
Temporary theft.
How would I have stolen your money if it's right here in my hand?
We're
Like,
meeting up with the leader of the forces there.
Mine
Mhm.
apple.
Mine apple.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't take you all too long to go across the town. Eldenweave's not that big. It's a big town, but it's not like big in terms of capitals go.
Mhm.
Probably a 5 or 10 minute walk, and you've made it to the edge of the woodline, where you see a majority of the tents and some, I guess, guards kind of posted up too. People are carrying supplies back and forth, and everyone's just looking like things are getting ready to go. They're hitching up horses to caravans, and all kinds of stuff.
Sweet.
Just well, I'll hail some random refugee citizen. Hey.
The hail citizen,
You.
guard, or
You,
just someone random.
someone who looks like
Let's
they're
see.
moving with purpose.
This big Goliath fellow kind of walks up. He's like, "Yeah, what's up?"
Where's my Natha?
Oh, she's towards the edge of the wood line. Bigger tent. Can't miss it.
Thanks for the
He's
guy.
carrying like 2 boxes, like
Pat him on. Oh,
yeah.
grab his bicep a little bit.
Get a little honk.
Thanks, man.
Sure. So he goes back to doing what he was doing. Going further down the lines of tents, you do eventually find one that has like a slightly bigger section, kind of like in a central area, and you see people or shadows moving inside rather, because it is early dawn and the sun's gleaming into the tent. You can see that it's obviously occupied.
Maybe we came at a bad time. It looks pretty busy in there.
I don't think there's a good time.
Why don't you just knock?
Because it's a tent, and you can't really knock on those, really.
If you say knock knock, it's not awkward at all, and it has the same effect.
Knock, knock.
I love the character so much. You'll see one of the shadows kind of move over closer, and as the shadow moves closer, it actually kind of shrinks a bit, as a dwarf will open the door. or open the door, open the tent folds.
It occurs to me now that his character has the highest charisma here.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Hello, sir. We're here to take back Rathvale.
Oh, more help would be greatly appreciated. Come here. I'll show you to my NASA.
Okay, who are you?
Name's Fimney. I was the captain of Rathville's town guard.
Fimney?
Yeah, Fimney. Fimni.
Anthony would have a fit over trying to spell.
Yeah.
Is that with a PH or?
You know, we should do that. We should just do that every time I introduce a new character. We should say, "Let's pause here for Anthony to try and get it." Pause if you want, Anthony. And then, like,
No
5 seconds
cheating.
later,
Anthony, go
Right.
down in the comments and
Go down in the
type how you
comments
think
and
it's
tell us.
spelled.
Yes, that would be so good.
No cheating.
Pause the video now.
You used to be the captain? Is that just because you're no longer there, or did somebody else take the spot?
I mean, we're not there anymore.
Okay, I was just curious.
Now I plan to take back,
That's fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
take my position back, and try and do a better job next time, I guess.
Well, have some confidence, man. Call yourself the leader of the, I don't know, returning army or something.
I appreciate the sentiment. Here, let's, maybe you're right. Maybe I should just try and bear through it like I always have. It's just
Yeah, chin up, man.
things we saw there were rough.
Hey, we believe in you, okay? Fimney?
Looks down at it.
Brief pause.
Checks his
Oh,
name
wish
tag.
Can you, like, put a sticker on it?
Sticker on
My
it.
name is...
Hi, my name is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But he'll say, thanks, I'll show you right along then. Well, hopefully with your help we can make a difference. Okay, he'll leading you all into the tent. There is a couple of people around there's a few guards just inside the tent in general. You see a taller elven woman who you can assume is Mynatha. You also see a older human woman there. Very almost in like a sort of blacksmithing outfit, really rough, like scars everywhere. Kind of, talking as well, pointing different points on or what appears to be a route through the forests of Elvenleaf. Fimney will walk up to the table and say, Anatha, we got some kind folks willing to help us out here. Would you like to hear them out? She'll kind of like keep like writing something down furiously before she looks up and goes, sure, leave them here. And you walk up to her and she'll close what she was writing, putting a quilt in the page that she was on to keep track of it, and she'll look up to the rest of you and so who might you all be?
Hi. I'm Enderu Renshaw.
And
Charuz.
Charuz. Okay. You.
Ezekiel.
Thank you.
I'm Corona.
Ardor.
Ardor. Okay. So word is from my captain of the gardens, you all want to help out take back Rathvale.
Yeah.
Help as best we can.
Yeah. Whatever help, believe me, any help at all is greatly appreciated. We're in a bit of a sore spot right now, as you've probably been able to tell. We didn't have much time to leave. It was more like a just run for your life situation, honestly. But with the help of the people here, we've managed to get enough force back and to hopefully take the town back. So,
Sounds good with us.
is there anything you all need to prepare before we leave? We are leaving in about an hour. So.
What kind of resistance should we expect? Like how are these like a bunch of like cultists wearing robes, or is this like a military force?
Definitely.
I'm assuming it's not a bunch of wackos.
Honestly, that's not too far off. They are very, very uncoordinated, but they're also fanatical to the point of insanity. They have shown to have basic manipulation over magic, especially earth magic. They like to manipulate roots to string people up, for lack of a better term.
Snare.
They are also
Shut up.
yeah, that's like uncalled for.
Every
but,
single enemy is going to have the ensnare or entangle spell.
They also are not afraid to target their own if it means getting someone who is not indoctrinated.
Wow.
They are
That's
incredibly.
wackos.
They have no sense of self-preservation, and should look down. It's bad. Don't have no sympathy for them.
It sounds like it.
What are these guys called again?
The Bloodbriar cult.
And who is the old lady here? What is?
This is Heldara. She's town blacksmith. Fine weapon maker, armor smith, anything that you need repaired, she can probably have a go at.
Wow.
She'll give a nod to you, like all, when her name's mentioned.
Okay.
Not because I missed it, but what was her name again?
It was Heldara.
Haldara. I forgot to give Anthony a pause. That's unfortunate.
He knows. He knows now.
You know.
We'll put up like a little prompt in the middle of
Mhm.
it. Like a card.
A little
Ooh, more
Jeopardy
editing
music,
work for Jake.
Little
Let's
Jeopardy
go.
music. Yeah.
You don't have to put them up.
No.
I'm just making sure you know.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
want to
I
give
know.
you more work than you already have whenever I say something you shouldn't.
What are you talking about?
Cool.
We never say
We're
anything.
Christian folk here.
Yeah, I'm ready personally. I don't know if anybody else needs to prepare anything.
Question to Jack.
Yes.
When I was researching the crater alloy that I might need to repair my gun,
Mhm.
did you ever put a name on that, or do we just leave it at alloy?
I think we just left it as an alloy. I don't have a name for it right now, but I will get one too. If we want to do that route. If you don't want a name for it right now, just because like it just mentioned the book was like vague, that's fine. But I can name it if you want me to.
At some point, because I'm gonna ask this blacksmith here about it.
Okay. That's not fun.
I don't need to prepare anything. Everything I own is in this bag, sadly.
I see. Not too different from the situation we're in.
Yeah,
At least
actually,
temporarily.
pretty similar.
I'd look at Heldara, and I doubt you have any spare sets of armor lying around. This stuff has seen better days.
She'll kind of look up like your arm, and give it a glance up and down. She'll go, "Yeah, I mean, I have seen definitely better than that, but I could get it fixed up, or I could get you a new set. Considering, seeing as you're helping us take back the town, I'd want to charge too much, if anything at all. Think that it's like
Charge-
supplies for the trip."
Charging anything is kind of the problem at the moment.
I can help out. I have a couple copper pieces if that can make a difference.
See what he did. Homer Simpson just strangling Bart.
But maybe in lieu of my payment for helping out, we can discuss a armor situation.
I mean, sure, but honestly, we could do that even before we get to Rathrail. I don't want you dying trying to help us.
Okay.
And if you're gonna make it trudge all the way out there anyway, I doubt you're just gonna take the armor and leave. So
Yeah, I don't have anywhere to go out there.
Did we all get our payment up front, or just him?
That's her thing. Shit. Aldara will point over to my Natha and go, I mean, we can give you supplies and portion up front if you'd like.
I don't.
I
That's
don't
probably
really
fine,
care.
actually.
I mean, more so, the payment more so is going to be at the end of this, but we can give you supplies
No,
and stuff to keep you alive up front.
No, I understand that.
We do have something thanks to Elden Weave's generosity.
Any form of money you probably have is in Rathvale, not here. There's
That
probably
sounds like
a silly
the
question
case.
on my end.
We do have some, but not a whole lot.
I understand.
We can
We just
discuss
really-
payment later. Currently, getting y'all's home back is a bigger priority at the moment. supplies to help us survive. We're probably good, but we'll do what we can to also pitch in.
I appreciate that.
A bit of a special question, Heldara.
Look around for a second and then kind of realize, like, no. Right. The book. She doesn't say that.
Or does she?
Or does she? She
Well,
might
She
mentally
thinks
say
it and you hear it.
Have you heard of any special alloy in circulation from the Rilo crater?
We need that stuff for. It's expensive.
I'll kind of,
It is.
I'll kind of like brandish my weapon.
Huh.
A special circumstance.
Right. No. She'll kind of think about it for a moment. It's like, I mean, I know of it. I don't have any of it personally. And I doubt you're gonna find any here. Your best bet would be either, I mean, it's in Circulate. You could go to the town itself, but that's much further south. I mean, Kreeth might have some, or Mazdura's Ruby.
That is about what I figured, but I figured I would ask.
Those are the two places where you're most likely to find that kind of alloy. But who knows? There might be some out here just somewhere.
In a random.
Raylo Crater's
Yeah.
not really a. It's both a special and isn't a special case. There have been craters, smaller craters, created by natural events that have trace amounts of it, but I don't know if it'll have enough for what you need with that.
It's hard to say.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help, but that's
The,
all I got.
the information is useful enough.
Just super random question. Has anything like besides these cultists, any world-changing event happened in like the last year?
Not really world changing, but the same old, same old. Shit's always like a couple feet away from hitting the fan. Rovians are getting antsy again. People are talking about bringing back the coalition before it even starts, but yeah, I mean, it's just we're playing it by ear at this point. We have a town to take care of that's furthest away from the front anyway.
It doesn't hurt to shoot in the dark and ask everybody you meet. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you.
You say that out loud?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, let's save Rathvale.
I love having a cheerleader.
And
Yeah.
Dara will kind of put this stuff, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Just like a solid, like, yeah, let's do this.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, but I think we're ready.
Yeah, we'll see ourselves out. Thanks.
Before you go, would you like to know the kind of route we're taking?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
We were just
That
gonna
would
kind of follow the
probably
group.
be important. That
Yeah,
would
to
probably
be
be
honest.
helpful.
Still, you should probably know in case you get separated. We could meet up at some point. Alright, so. Let me pull up.
Let's
Okay.
My goodness.
I'm not used to this.
Humidity.
This deciduous forest air.
Yeah, something like
This
that.
clean nature.
All the pollen setting your allergies.
This
You didn't
place
even
looks
know you
really
had
lovely.
I
one.
didn't know I had allergies.
Someone's gonna have a peanut allergy.
Great, more character development I didn't ask for. I have allergies.
Seasonal allergies.
Someone's gonna have lactose intolerance. It's just gonna be chaos.
But what's the route we're taking?
Speaking of seasonal allergies, I would probably say that we're close to middle endish of summer, heading into fall soon, which is why these people want to get back home as soon as possible to prepare for winter.
Mm-hmm. Makes
Winter
sense.
gets cold.
Makes sense.
Do you guys get snow up here?
Some of the northern regions, not usually down here. The regions that are closer to the Orem Mountains definitely do. Which you could see that like
Cool.
little corner in the top left of the map. That's like the edge. No, there. No, there.
Arthmore?
Yeah,
Oh, that.
That little corner right there is like one of the icebergs. So they're like pretty close up there.
So are we not just taking like the straight path from Asto to over the Lake of the Mists, or?
That's exactly the path we are going.
Oh, okay.
Eldenweave was only able to spare so many supplies for us, so we'll have to refuel at Asto, and hopefully they're generous enough to give us something that we can keep us going for the rest of the way. But we're just basically going to be following that path as straight as possible.
Do we expect confrontation between Eldenweave and Asto?
Between Ellenweave and Asto, probably not. Between Asto and Rethvale, possibly. I doubt bandits would ever strike a crew this large, between an entire town moving in a convoy, essentially. But should the cultists have come up this far, I'm sure they would love to do nothing more than stab us in our sleeps. So, is what it is.
Sleep with one eye open. Or
I sleep
both eyes.
with both eyes open.
Might be a problem.
You
Does
just
actually
you keep
sleep.
an eye out
You
for
do
us.
actually sleep with both nights.
I don't. I
Do
mean,
you?
I
I
don't.
forget. Do you
I-
really sleep? Do Thrykeens sleep?
Thrycreen don't sleep. They kind of just like.
Is it like a trance, or
It's
It's
kind of
like
just.
Warforged.
oh,
how
okay,
they
it's like
sleep,
Sentry
right?
trance.
It's
You're
more
dormant, but you're still conscious.
not even that. As long as you're like just doing minimal tasking, like you can just
Oh,
go
yeah,
on
it's-
forever.
So like
Oh, that's
just
Lucky.
polishing your gun for the next 4 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
No, I gotta tell you, sleep's pretty nice. You should try it sometime.
No, the last time I tried to sleep, yeah.
You're, you're here.
If you weren't hesitant about sleeping before, you sure are now.
That happens every time we go to sleep.
Ugh.
Dreams are a hell of a thing.
I'm not even gonna correct him at this point. Coming back to all of your lies was just slowly kill me.
Yeah, real quick, let me check something.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Rick, can you move your car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody do anything.
Well, we're going now, so.
Well, he's
Back,
well,
the city's blown up.
Nah. I'm gonna eat some root beer.
Root beer.
I mean, I can roleplay getting my armor.
True, yeah.
Yeah. While he's getting root beer.
Root beer.
Potentially getting armor.
I can
Okay.
play going to a different continent
Yep.
and getting my ally. Yeah.
Just need to double check something there to make sure I'm getting my distances right.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna follow along. She's interested in watching the armor situation. She's like, I wish to see this woman who is also covered in many scars and who's very strong looking. Do tell more.
Do tell more, please. I'm interested.
Please.
But yeah, so
Do you want to know
Hold
how I
on.
got these scars?
still a little too far. Yeah,
I was
the
just trying
cord's
to bring it
kind
a
of
little closer.
yeah. The cord's kind of stretched already as it is. I don't want to.
Move it more towards you.
You know,
Absolute
well,
chaos
Shift
ensues
your
while
body
he's
to the
gone.
left a little bit.
actually, yeah, it's so true. That's probably a lot better.
We can just do it this a little bit. Cool. I was just trying to get you a little closer to it.
Okay, so, Halara will kind of mention over. He says, "So, you want to get that armor situation sorted before we leave?"
We might as well. Yeah, might as well. If you guys are so gracious.
Yeah, sure. We'll make sure you get there safe because can't do anything if you're dead.
Yeah.
She'll take you over to a also similarly sized tent as to the main one, where you can see there's a basic set of like smithing equipment outside of it and some on the inside. Nothing really involving too much heat on the inside, as you don't want to burn down the tent. So most of the heat-based stuff is like to the side of further away from the tent in its own area, away from others.
Mhm.
Don't want to set the whole camp on fire. She'll kind of walk up and say, "So, what are you looking for?"
I mean, ideally, some form of pretty movable half plate.
Movable half plate. Let me see.
Something allows me to
Holy
keep pretty mobile.
Yo, if you guys have played at level 2, I'm gonna
Yeah, like
request.
I'm talking ideally here. If all you can spare is maybe like a breastplate that doesn't have a bunch of holes in it. Hey, there's not a lot of medium armor options, guys.
no, there really isn't.
Scale mail. Is that what you have right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The breastplate's not even better, it just doesn't do disadvantage for stealth.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The only way to increase my armor right now is to get half plate.
Yeah.
So you said you were looking for a breastplate, maybe?
If that's the best you can offer, that's
Hmm.
what I'm willing to work with.
Out of character, what do you have currently?
Scale mail.
Scale? Okay. Let's see here. She'll kind of go in the tent and you hear shifting around of there's like a display kind of like with a couple pieces of armor and weapons on the side. But she kind of goes into the tent and begins like searching around in a deeper storage. What check is this? Let me see. Oh, I don't even have my dice out. I don't know, but it's you're rolling anyway. I might need. How about you make a perception check, bro?
Perception. Bizarre.
Actually, make an
Persuasion?
investigation.
Investigation.
Do I get a reroll?
Since I like made the mistake, sure, I'll give it to you. I'll be nice.
Generous.
I'll
Very
be
generous.
I
It was a
generous.
3.
Never
Very-
let me not be generous.
Very generous. You said investigation.
Yes.
Well,
That's a good stat for. Oh,
Since I'm-
Okay.
3
Can I-
through a 4.
Can I
Well-
help him at all since I'm right now hanging out with
Do you
him?
have proficiency in investigation?
no.
Because if you do, you can. But if you don't,
I probably don't. I probably don't. Let's see.
You're probably
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
poor
So with an 8,
investigation.
to you, it's just a basic set of armor and weapons.
Investigation.
That's just sitting in front of me.
Yeah.
But she went in the back to look
Yeah.
for other stuff.
Like it's this is mostly like some of the cheaper, more like quickly made stuff. It's still serviceable, but it's not like the premium stuff. I guess for whatever constitutes premium in this case.
It's like what I want could maybe take a hit or two. That
Yeah.
stuff would probably like
it keep me alive for 1 to 2 hits, and I'm
couple.
so she kind of comes out and with some kind of like wraps together and is like, okay, so you said something about a breastplate, right?
Mhm.
I have one in progress, but it won't be ready for about a couple more days, a week, give or take. But I can start making that for you if you want. I can put it in like focus.
I mean, it obviously won't be done by the time we have to leave. So
No. I mean, maybe if I'm lucky and I don't mess anything up, I could probably get it done by the time we hit Asto.
oh, you like a mobile operation.
Yeah, I bring the stuff with me.
Oh.
It ain't easy, but well, I can't exactly
Thanks,
just not
Eric.
do anything here.
Mm.
Forging's all I know.
I mean, I do have some experience forging as well.
Yeah.
So
Would you say you're proficient?
Practitioner of the craft.
yes?
Are you proficient in forging?
No,
He's proficient in a different kind of forging.
I would not say I'm proficient. However, if you asked me if I was proficient at playing the lute, I would say yes.
If you asked me if I was proficient in playing the lute, I would also say yes.
Do you carry a lute?
No.
Okay, I'm not even gonna ask.
I
you
do.
how it came
We have a
about,
mini
but,
band.
we'll write that in some other
We can
time.
take turns on it.
Yeah.
You probably have the better performance.
I,
Jake.
if that's if you're able to do that, then I supremely appreciate it.
Yeah,
And
sure. I can.
If you need any help, let me know.
Yeah,
As much as I can offer with one arm.
yeah, I saw. Unfortunate. Yeah, my sympathy because it was a recent thing.
Yeah, kind of recent.
But if I need any help, I'll be sure to let you know. I should be fine on my own, but you know.
Mhm.
Is there anything weapon wise you need?
No, I'm pretty set with my crossbow.
All right. No. What about you? Anything weapon wise?
Not currently. She's just been watching this, like, just almost staring at her, like, continue talking about weapons and things. I have no idea what's going on around me. She was trying to help him
I
look
sure
for
don't know what they're talking about.
She was originally trying to help him look for a breastplate and was, like, going to pay if there was a thing.
Do you wear armor?
Yeah, I think she wears
Oh, you do?
armor. Yeah, she wears armor.
A rare armored barbarian.
Let me see if she actually has armor.
I wish I could wear medium armor.
She might actually not wear any armor. Oh,
I
she
don't
might not
need
have
to.
any currently. No.
I got abs of steel.
Abs of steel.
Same. Okay.
Abs of chitin.
No, I don't. No, she's not wearing any armor.
Exoskeletons don't count.
Yo, but they do look crazy.
All right. Well, I'll shake her hand and like, it's a
She'll
deal.
shake yours. Sure.
And
See you I guess see you along the way. We'll
yeah.
certainly be seeing each other.
Definitely.
I will ask, just in case my gun malfunctions, would you have a short bow lying around and some arrows?
Oh, easily. I don't do too. I'm okay with woodworking, but I can make it work. You'll probably have to maintain it a little bit after every fight, but not my primary focus. But it'll do your job. It'll shoot straight for a little bit at least.
The rare short bow with the misfire property.
He was gonna be like
Every range weapon
back later.
fires.
The quiet just do it.
So what are we
No,
doing?
this was part of like my payment for helping.
Yeah,
while
no,
they're
I know,
doing
but they were like
their
oh,
armor stuff,
awful-
I just want to
like
be
a small
outside, like
thing.
just helping move the
Oh,
crates and like
She would have been like,
just
well,
help
Yeah,
them
you can do
around.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Anything else with
to a
their
lot of the
manual
people you come
labor
across,
or
you're kind of like a bit strange, but not unwelcome. Like you're a little beacon of positivity that these people definitely kind of need.
Yeah, I'm just chatting with everybody and just talking to them.
Because a lot of the people here, they are marching towards what could potentially be their deaths again
Yeah.
after working so hard to get away in the first place. The cult's no joke, and they
Asking,
damn
like,
well know it.
are you,
I'll give a few copper pieces away too.
if
Oh
you
my
ask
God,
them if
okay.
I'm gonna
On
steal
my,
stuff,
I'll give
no.
away 2 copper pieces.
You will eventually
Yeah.
find someone who, after saying,
have
"Fine,
to
fine,
convert
fine,
anything
fine,
he's got
keep it,"
these.
will eventually cave into your demands.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
yeah.
was not thinking that you were still. I thought you were like
How much do you give away?
I give away
Being
1
just,
copper to 2
uh,
people.
watching everything, drinking some shit.
Oh,
Yeah, you
ale.
can
You're lucky my dump stats are wisdom. I'm probably not gonna catch you stealing anything. But I know you're doing it.
He's smart enough to make the
Well,
logical
what about
conclusion
me?
of who stole
What
it,
did
but
I
he's
ever
not
I could
getting.
probably
He
catch you
can't see you
stealing,
doing it.
I mean,
but like
dump. It's still an 11.
That's okay. The dump being at 11's okay.
Yeah, but see,
my dump is a
wisdom
7.
is not my wisdom is not my dumb stat. So I'm wise enough to know when to do it.
Wisdom
But I'm smart
is
enough
my
to interpret
second.
when you can do it.
All right, so we're all armored up and ready to go.
I think so.
I'm probably helping him out, throwing in a one-liner whenever he's weird.
Yeah.
And,
You don't get any
I'll,
one-liners
I'll,
now.
I'll also ask
Come on, we both know. the
Say,
answer to that.
would you have any
Write a book.
navigation tools that I would be able to use?
Oh,
Like a basic compass.
Something along those lines, yes.
A little nail on the head there.
No. Should kind of think. I mean, yeah, we should have compass lying around. Hopefully. We didn't really-
What's even considered like navigation tool, like the navigation tools item for D&D?
Oh, that's a good
I think they
question.
literally have
it's a
compasses.
compass.
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
like compass is probably included, but there's probably some like other.
I'm
random
pretty sure like
bullshit.
we could have like a
Compass.
sundial or
Yeah.
something.
Have you heard of a
Use
sextant?
star map.
No.
Yeah, he definitely
The
has
wrist,
it.
the wrist like sundial.
Yeah,
Like,
like
what
an
time
actual
is
like
it?
mini sundial. You could have like a like one of those navigational star maps. That's
Are
probably
you
also
thinking?
work.
Are you thinking of navigators tools?
Yeah.
I think that's more for like boat travel.
Yeah, that's for boat
Yeah.
travel. So. This set of instruments are used for
The cool thing
navigation.
about being
at
in
sea.
office, I can just
Proficiency,
have those
navigators is-
after
Yeah,
I'm
it
on
doesn't
right.
say. It says a set of instruments used
Nerd.
for navigation at sea,
I
but it
mean,
doesn't say what the
Yeah,
set of
I don't think
instruments
you get
entails.
just get proficiency.
So,
Yeah, you do. You can
I
switch
mean,
it on
without
Incredibly-
question, it's probably a
Elven
compass.
lineage.
Incredibly unhelpful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they give
but
you
without
proficiency.
question,
That doesn't just give you
absolutely
the
a
tools.
compass. Like, I can't,
Yeah, that's
there's
what I
no
mean.
way they
Yeah.
don't have one.
Like a compass, like
He
a
goes
dial.
he wakes up with a fresh set of
I,
navigators.
probably not a sundial.
I-
pretty much,
He's
but
probably
like,
like-
a compass. Yeah, they can call one up.
I had
if
a
you want
dream
one.
about these.
They appear.
It should be good for you to have this
Creatures
anyway,
in
as she
the
hands you the
dark are
compass,
blessing us.
in case you get lost from us. Always,
Yeah,
plot a course back to the.
my sleep
where we're
paralysis
going.
demon gave me the set
Those-
of navigators.
Oh,
tools.
we
The
not
creature
we
that follows me
Talezacri
around,
can be a
guys,
little
maybe.
tricky to navigate sometimes. Some of the forest is so dense you can't even see the sky at night.
Did she give you a spare map or not?
Could I also get a spare map?
It's probably helpful. And she'll walk over and kind of rummage around, and she'll hand you a spare map of Tales
Sick.
Not a world map specifically, just of the region.
Just the region. I mean, it's still good to have though.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Onward.
onwards and eastwards.
She'll point over to Charuz again. So, since we have a couple spare, cards that we were given from Elden Weave, and some of them haven't been taken yet. You can choose anyone you want and round up the rest of your party there. We don't want to have you walking all the way, because
That's great.
we did, and it wasn't.
Yeah, I was about to go outside and look for someone to hitchhike with.
Inside there should be basic camping utilities and all that.
It's a
So.
covered wagon. Is it a covered
It
wagon?
is a covered wagon.
Oh,
Luxury.
wow.
It's not a great covered wagon, but it has a tarp, so
Sweet.
you're
Now,
not
would
getting rained
anyone,
on.
would anyone consider themselves proficient with land vehicles?
I would consider myself proficient with land vehicles.
I'm proficient with the type of vehicle.
I'm just wondering how you learned that, but
We don't
Just don't
know.
worry
We
about
don't
the
want to
type of
know.
vehicle.
like
Actually, I am also. I can also use land vehicles.
yeah, fucking Forza.
Yeah.
Never mind, I won't say.
That's so
anymore, but,
rude. Well, we
I
can
got-
both drive.
but yeah, if you wanna,
I'll start rounding people up as,
if you wanna go
as-
round them up,
as
you can.
time unfolds.
Listen, guys,
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
like with the crew that I'm moving crates with, guys, it's been fun moving crates with you all. I'll be sure to write letters back to Rathvale, when I get free time. But just I wanted to stay in touch with you guys. Okay.
Oh, okay, sure. These are two random people. You have no. Did you even ask their names?
Probably.
Okay, so you got their names.
No,
You have
you
their
don't have
names.
to tell me. Yeah.
You have their names.
Like,
Should you
right
choose to
before
write
you-
back to them? Sure, you can.
Yeah.
But for now, you gotta go and gather with the rest of your group.
Ender, you also need to get their addresses and zips. Too.
I
Don't
don't know what
don't
any of
forget
that
to ask
really
them for
is.
that.
But I'll just send it somehow to Rathvale, and you'll get it probably.
Probably. We used to have a courier. Sure, we'll have a new one eventually.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Used
cool.
to.
Yeah.
Don't know. New Curry is also gonna die.
Hmm.
Well, let's meet up with the gang again.
Yeah.
As you all kind of
We have a cart.
you'll eventually find Shrew's looking for you, and he'll say that you have a cart.
Oh, sweet.
Do we also have a horse?
I would assume.
Yes.
No, it's just me.
I feel like
pulling the cart.
it's just me making sure that all the
Hopefully.
corners are accounted for.
there were. Yes.
You offer the cart, but not a cart with a horse.
Or sold separately.
You gotta pay.
Battery's not
I'm pretty
included.
good at driving.
That's
a
how they
cart,
get
guys.
you. It's a really common scam in the card industry.
Battery's not included.
Man.
Well, I guess let's get in our cart and wait for the caravan to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay, so
Kicking back.
I'm gonna say the whole conversation and all that, everything you did, took about half an hour. So you're all just kind of making sure you have everything you need. And about a half an hour later, you'll hear a sharp whistle towards the west as you see Mynatha kind of standing on
They mean the east.
Yeah, the east.
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 I'm gonna be saying west the whole time now because I mistook it once, and I don't mind being corrected. Just please correct me if I say west. Good God, I'm out here.
Compass in hand. Are we not going east?
No. But yes, to the east, you'll see Mynatha kind of on top of one of the carts. She's kind of like, "Let's go, we're ready."
Sweet.
And
Autobots, roll out.
yeah,
I want to get a good place in the caravans. None of
as
this
Ardor
caboose.
transforms
Stop.
into a Ferrari. Like, where did you get that from, man?
Man,
Talk about
all I got was a Volkswagen Beetle. Not an old one.
Welcome to this episode of Pimp My Ride.
Oh, man.
Oh God.
Today we take
Bruce-
a horse
Bruce
cart.
just a Ford, like a beat up Ford,
Yeah.
like pickup.
All right,
Can I get a
caravan.
lift on my
Yeah.
car?
Yep. Okay.
So
So?
much access.
As I assume you're the one driving since you offered.
Yeah, sure.
You'll see Rue kind of climb out to the front and take a seat. This cart's driven by two horses. Each one has like a pair, so that
Sweet.
way, it's not too hard of work for one horse. As you all kind of like pull it eventually in towards a line and begin your way to town of Ast. Asto. That was it. Awesome. So,
Sweet.
let's see here. What do I have?
She pulls out a deck of playing cards.
All right, let's play poker.
Time for the random encounter table.
Blackjack.
I do not have a deck of cards.
I have a deck of
I do have this loot though.
I have 3 coppers.
I call this one Wonderwall. Completely original.
Dice out. That's what I was missing. I said I was missing them.
In another life, I was very good at blackjack.
I almost gambled my soul away, but I won.
I would have won.
Oh, you didn't actually go through with that?
We did
No.
not.
If we let him.
There were about
We did
three.
not.
There were about 3 people physically restraining.
I can see Ox doing that, but I don't know. Maybe Hero. but-
Robbie was
Frobby,
It wasn't making an effort.
Really?
kind of.
I
It
think
wasn't there.
Frobby
Oh,
was like
yeah, that's
on
right.
Ox's shoulder while Ox was carrying him out.
No.
Moral support.
I like to think Frobby was standing on Ox's shoulder, like pulling on his shoulders, and he was helping when there was no force being applied. Yeah.
I mean, they've got to be some of the most honest game parlors. Probably.
Yeah, that you
I
Maybe.
still wanted
But
you
yeah.
to make a deal with the
I
devil.
I thought of it in a great plot point.
All right, random encounter or whatever we're doing.
Maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
we can make our own random encounter,
Your own
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could.
that's
Like,
We could just start beating the crap out of each other.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather beat the
Did
crap out
I
of
mention I
another
was part
person.
of the Bloodbriar cult?
Oops. Oops.
okay. So
Teaching people to play goldfish.
the you kind of all journey out. It's mostly a pretty nice day. Nothing really too eventful happens. So are you any of you taking shifts at all for like the cart or no? Is Rue just
Yeah.
going the whole way?
Sweet.
Whistling the tune, riding the cart around.
Go finish.
Crazy.
Okay.
Sick.
Alright. Eventually, though, the day
Oh,
does
something's happening.
subsume to evening, and then evening leads to dusk. Dusk is evening.
Yes.
Dusk.
Correct.
Dusk is later. And eventually it leads to dusk as the caravan eventually begins to kind of pause for a bit, and you see the caravan in front of you pull out like camping supplies. It seems that we're stopping for the day. You all want to find a nice little place?
Yeah.
Move
Yes.
us slightly this way.
Just like a little bit.
How many miles are each block again?
150.
Move us slightly
So it's going to
back.
take about 5 days, 6 days to get to Asto
Yeah.
at a decent pace,
Yeah.
and then another 5 or 6 to Rethvale.
Yeah.
I'll
Since
take
it's like a curved little route, possibly more, depending on how bad the roads are.
I'll take some feed from the back of our
Is that
cart and
subtle
make sure our
foreshadowing?
horses are well fed.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you take some feed out of there, and nothing, no, not really crazy horses, like nothing too out of place, just typical work horses.
Yeah. And I'll brush them and make sure they're tended to.
Karuna's going around helping people like unpack their items so they can set up. She's just like,
Well, after you finish up yours, you're
Yeah.
more than happy to help
She's
out.
like,
and
"I'm
people
gonna go."
thank you as you come along. Thank you for your generosity.
stirring a pot of porridge.
Mhm.
I'm sitting on a bedroll digging into some rations.
Okay.
They all knew what they were getting into.
Let's see. So,
You
but
wouldn't have a
eventually,
map unless something was going to happen.
dusk leads into
Da, da,
little
da.
night, where you manage to find a decent little clearing.
This is where I parked the cart, and
Yeah.
I'm sleeping over here too.
Decent little clearing with
sleep
a nice view of the stars.
Put me there.
You would sleep on
What?
the edges. You would sleep on the outskirts.
Look at where you are.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Glass houses, man. Glass towns.
So everybody's pretty much like laying in their bed, getting ready to sleep.
Mhm.
As you know, we're kind
Unless
of
you
spread
guys
out.
have anything to do with that. Do you all want to do anything?
I'm literally just gonna like position myself like I'll climb up a tree and just like kind of just like post up on a limb.
Okay.
I know I don't have to sleep, but I'm laying down in my bedroll next to these horses, and I'll reach in my pocket and pull out a small little notebook, and then go to write in it, but put my pen back and I'll just reflect on some past entries, and then go actually like fall into a sleep.
He's rolling for something.
Yeah, that was suspicious, but
I
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're just gonna just sleep under the stars. Just
Okay.
doing the. Okay. Here we go. After writing her little entry.
Alright, so
Yeah, no entry needed. Kicking back.
you said you were
slumped.
good, like up in a tree, right, or something?
Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
gonna.
I wanted to take note of the stars too.
I mean, are you like drawing a star chart? Are you
Well, I don't have any extra paper except for this notebook, and I'm not gonna mess with that. So no, I'm just taking note of it.
you're just like visually taking note?
Yeah.
Okay. To you, this is a almost. It's not as like vibrant and just breathtaking as the dream experience was, but it's still pretty nice.
Cool.
It's not a site that you're used to, so it's you're trying to like make sense of it really because there's just so much there.
Yeah.
I feel you. With all the lights from Asdora's Ruby, it kind of blocks out the lights in the sky
Yeah, I couldn't really see stars from where I am, so it's weird to be able to see them.
because of the smog.
That's yeah.
Meh.
Yeah.
Not a entirely untrue statement. You've heard about the smog that kind of lines a good portion of where he's from.
Anyways, that was where my nation's like their neighbor.
Yeah.
Right.
Neighbor, yes.
I guess I'll pull up next to Karuna real quick. Where are you sleeping at?
I'm like right by where like the fire is, kind of like
Oh,
where
you're
these
here.
stones are. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll pull up. I noticed that you keep a journal.
Something I've always done.
Yeah,
Have it.
I used to be a journaler too. What got you into it?
I knew someone who used to write down a journal all the time, and there were some pretty fond memories in this one. So I'd like to make some memories and jot them down myself too.
Wow, yeah. Same for me. Me and my friends used to journal together all the time. It was good to look back on.
Some nice memories sometimes, some troublesome ones sometimes, but it's
Yeah.
good to know what you did wrong, not do it again.
True. That's cool. Have you been able to make sense of the weird writing? I didn't have any weird writing in mind, but seems you did.
Not yet. Still trying to figure it out. We'll have to find someone that might know anything about it. Since it's close to deep speech, but not quite
Yeah.
deep speech, and I don't speak that.
Nah, me
So
neither.
we'll hopefully find someone as soon as we can. Kind of more annoyed that it's just days from when I last wrote something, so there's still a big gap in between everything else.
Yeah. So, I mean, we lost a year.
Yeah. But we'll figure it out.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go get some sleep.
Alright, sleep tight. Don't let the shulker around the forest. Gods, I hope nothing by it.
Don't let the
Yeah.
dry clean, right?
I'll go back to
He
my-
was a damn
my
Peter
little
all
drawer.
along.
Right?
I just hear like chittering coming from the woods. It's his version of snoring.
That's it.
But yeah, you all kind of just find your own little spots. You let the fire, you let the embers stay on to keep away some of the potentially less than favorable wildlife, but you keep the fire controlled so it doesn't spread. And you all drift off into a, well, if you are choosing to sleep,
Nah.
drift off.
That's a dangerous
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. Except for Rue.
Oh, oh. He was rolling for something.
I knew that was
It's the
suspicious.
creature.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
you're
I'm being
weird
followed by that.
invisible
It's
Being
pretty
followed by
great.
profanity guy.
Rue, you kind of
I'm gonna find a name.
you kind of start a little bit and you start awake. It wasn't a nightmare, but you just kind of woke up naturally, you'd think. It's still a
Okay.
little weird though, so you kind of rub some of the sleep from your eyes and lean up a little bit.
Go to
Um,
pet a horse.
Yeah, the horses are like, you have them hitched to a tree next to you instead of the cart, and they're kind of laying down. regards you lazily before closing its eyes once again. You kind of look around. You see the rest of your companions that chose to sleeping. To kind of look out into near the fire. Make me a perception check.
15.
15. You see, I hesitate to say figure by the fire, but it's not really a figure. It's some kind of like silhouette almost.
And
It
would
looks
be-
human-esque.
Would it be looming over the area where me and Karuna were talking?
No, it's
No?
just actually it's sitting down. It appears by the fire. Oh, it's not looming over anyone. It's just sitting by the fire, looking at you. I say looking. Its head seems to be tilted in your general direction. It's like shimmering smoke, almost.
I'll kind of like jolt up, and as I look at this thing, some bad flashbacks will kind of come to mind, seeing that it's resembling, smoke. And I'll tense up a little bit.
As you
But-
kind of tense, it'll tilt its head a little bit. It'll raise one of its hands and kind of just go.
Very hesitantly and shakily, I will cautiously move towards the fire pit.
Okay. You walk up towards the fire pit. It doesn't seem like it has any sort of aggressive stance. It's just sitting there casually. It'll kind of point to your pocket as you sit down.
And I'll feel in my pocket.
Fish through your... You did have the orb still on you, right?
It's in the bag of holding, I believe.
Yeah. Or, well, it points at the bag. Then.
Okay. I'll leave the bag.
And you pull out the orb.
Okay.
Kind of points to the orb. Then kind of looks around and points to all of you.
What does that mean? I know.
Do you do anything at
Um,
all? Or...
Fate has been tempted.
It pointed to the orb
Mhm.
and then pointed to everybody.
Yes, you included.
I don't know what you're trying to say to me.
The figure will show a bit of a character as it kind of throws its hands up, a little exasperated almost, and point to the orb, point to you, kind of like, and then point to everyone else the same way.
You want me to eat it?
And the figure will just,
I'm not the brightest bulb.
At what point do I kind of just
roll.
like
you look at Rue and you just see him like just sitting by the fire. There's nothing else there.
he's just like mumbling to himself, just like
Yeah, it looks like he's having a conversation with himself.
Great. He's got
So you're just
schizophrenia.
like, whether or not you choose to believe that's just like,
I'm just gonna let it play out. And wait for something to explode.
Good
Oh,
We need
God.
more of these.
Sleepwalking.
We need more of these.
the figure will kind of, doesn't know, kind of, but he still it still points to the orb and then to everyone else. God.
I mean, am I missing something?
I'm asleep, brother.
Are we like connected with these orbs? Is that what you're saying? What even are you? I don't get it.
The figure, at the first question, the figure will nod. The second question, they kind of just, like, how am I going to tell you? You know, that kind of vibe. Like,
I have no mouth, and I must scream at this idiot.
Were you the shadow creature that the red hooded figure was talking about?
he'll nod. And then it'll point to the orb and point to its shadowy hand.
I'll place it in his hand hesitantly.
It's gonna point to itself and then point to you, and it's just gonna go like it's holding it. Then like you get the idea. It's like trying to concentrate on
Yeah,
it, and then it's gonna give you the orb back, and it
I'll
points
try
you.
to do it.
As you concentrate on the orb,
Now I figured a puzzle out.
I'm getting
you
something.
kind of feel like
Puzzle.
how do I describe this? It's a cautious excitement almost to emanate from your body.
Okay.
Like it's something you feel it's something. This thing itself is dangerous, but like you feel like it's in a good way, a kind of danger that could almost help you.
Okay.
Do you still continue to to concentrate on it as it glows a little bit?
Yeah, that's what we were, told to do anyway. I feel the buzzing that I felt originally when it was doing it. I'll lean into it a little bit.
Okay. As you lean into it, the orb will slightly float out of your hands into the air a little bit. It'll kind of like you see this now as well, actually. The orb floating a little bit.
Something
It's
may
a very
explode.
faint light. It almost looks like an ember from the fire, but it's too bright and a different color from the fire of the embers of the fire. You continue focusing as you see it rise into the air, and you see a crack develop in it.
Uh-oh. Oh gosh, I broke it.
The crack continues to snake along and develop into more before it's almost looks like it's just into a million pieces that have just been glued back together. As the orb won't shatter violently, but will rather kind of float apart slowly as each of the pieces sort of just float away from each other, ignoring gravity. As a small little bead of yellowish light is inside, just floating there.
Whoa, this is
You can't make a MacGuffin without breaking a few orbs.
craziness.
Apparently.
I'll go to contain the light.
As you touch or hold out your hand to touch it, the light will very quickly branch out as a very thin beam of light will hit right into your heart. You don't. It feels tingly.
That felt violating.
As 4 other beams will also branch out to each one of you.
Oh gosh, they're gonna be so mad that I just did
To
this.
the sleeping people, I don't know how
Wet
deep.
dream.
I don't know how deep sleepers you are. If you want to play that wakes you up a little bit, you can. If you don't think it would, that's also fair. You see this little lightish beam kind of hits you really fast, almost bullet fast, and then feel that little tingling.
I always mess.
A message from
As the shadowy, glossy, shadowy kind of figure kind of goes it goes to give you a thumbs up, but it only has 4 fingers, and it seems to realize that itself, and then it just goes yeah, and then it disappears.
Sacre Bleu. What was that?
I don't really know, to be honest.
Who were you talking to?
I also don't really know. That was weird. I just broke the orb. I feel like people are gonna be upset about that. Is it gone? It's the orb just gone.
Yeah, it's all just completely gone. The pieces
Whoops.
of the, I guess, glass-like shards that floated out as it opened dissolved into dust and flew off in the wind.
Dang it. Man, why did I have to be the one to do that? I feel like people are gonna be upset about that.
I am just confused.
I don't know. I woke up and there's something at the fire, and I just was chatting with it because that's what I do. I just like to talk to people. And then he wanted me to figure out, the orb, and I just started glaring at it, and then it started floating around and just broke into a lot of pieces and shot us with light beams. So that's what happened. I don't know if you were awake for that, but
I watched the entire thing.
all right, cool. Man, I hope I didn't wake up the others.
Yeah. Ezekiel rolled over to his other side.
Karuna's gonna open her eyes a little, just go, no, and then go back to bed. She wakes up.
It's
goes,
just not.
"It's
just
not worth it
worth
right now."
It's so not worth it. Well, it's a tomorrow discussion.
It's a tomorrow discussion. She like sees him by the fire, realizes he's awake, and he's like,
He looks like a deer in headlights, so you know something's.
That's what he usually looks like.
I don't know what you did. Tomorrow. And then she'll roll back and sleep.
Tomorrow, I'll let you know how I feel in the morning.
Okay. I'll just go back to sleep, I guess.
Okay.
You can try.
Actually, I'll just trance the rest of the night. That was really weird.
Yeah, you I have a little trouble first with how shaken you are, but eventually sleep finds you. And nothing else happens during the night. As you all wake up in the morning.
Karuna wakes up and she looks over at him and is like, "It's now tomorrow."
Let's just wait for it to be on the cart.
She's gonna start making food.
Mm-hmm.
Do I feel any different?
Yes and no. You feel like almost energized in a weird way. It's like how you would feel after you just got done doing like a routine like training session. You kind of feel a little bit worn, but also energized at the same time. Like you still have that adrenaline kind of going through you.
Not like in a level 3 though. Not in like a level 3 way, right?
What does he mean by level?
He's-
Oh no! Oh God, no! Not yet.
Hey, worth a shot. Worth a shot.
Dude,
yeah.
you almost tricked him off.
I was like, level 3 what? You guys training in like levels now?
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell him that when we're on the cart and stuff, and we're heading over.
Okay. You all gather up your camp supplies. You kind of look around just at where the specter was. No sign of it even being there. The rock looks like it was never even sat on.
Did that smoky figure seem reminiscent of some things that I know? Like,
No.
okay,
Completely different.
interesting.
Karuna's gonna offer the drive today.
Yeah, you can drive if you want.
When the morning comes, I'm gonna put a hand over your shoulder.
Why is it me?
Just put a hand over his.
Why?
Hey, Rue. What the fuck?
I feel mostly unchanged, a little more energized.
Okay. I mean, as long as nothing bad happened.
You all kind of feel a similar way, although I'm probably for Ezekiel and maybe even Ardor, you just feel like it's more like, you got a good rest.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good night to sleep. Chillier than I'm used to. It was nice.
It was pretty crisp for a summer evening.
This crisp air has got me feeling energized.
Kind of nice
Feeling-
and crisp.
Definitely just nice crisp air.
Nice crisp air.
It's nice crisp air.
Well, bless you. As the caravan pulls off,
He's making fun of my allergies.
as the
I
caravan
don't-
pulls off,
Honestly, didn't even like.
you didn't pick up all that.
No, I didn't pick up on that. I just like saying quisp instead of crisp.
Some wheat quiz.
Crisp air.
Wait,
It's not funny.
Wheats.
Yeah.
So,
But
you-
as the caravan
Yeah.
pulls off, I'll let the group. I guess as Karuna's driving,
you
Um,
did what?
guys.
I will turn us
Yeah, what's up,
around, damn
man?
it.
As your friend, I would like to be open and honest with you guys, okay? So as I was sleeping last night, I woke up and I just felt really weird. And I was like glaring around the camp, and there was this like smoky figure by the fire. So I did what most people would do, and I went up and started talking to it. And then it wouldn't talk to me, but it was like doing CSL, Common Sign Language, and we were having a conversation, and he wanted
Okay.
to know about the orb that we got. So I was pondering the orb for a little bit, and then it started floating in the air, and then the orb broke and shot all of us with a beam of light, and then it went away forever.
Karuna's gonna like look over her
There's
shoulder.
no
and be
hole in
like,
my chest, right?
No.
Okay.
The orb.
The orb.
The orb that we were specifically given.
The orb in
orb-
that bag of holding.
The orb that used to be in that bag of holding. Correct. That is the orb.
So
This
you're
wasn't- I-
Tell me you didn't wake any of us up.
I watched the entire thing.
He was awake, and then you were awake, and you were like, "Just tell us tomorrow." So that's exactly what I
So
did.
that's what woke me up.
Yeah.
I thought I was just having a good dream.
I would just like to say, like,
Okay.
it was, it seemed like that was what the orb was supposed to do anyway. So
I'm guessing they didn't sign to you what we're supposed to be doing, just pondering the orb.
yeah, no, just wanted me to ponder the orb. Really?
But what if that's what it wanted you to do, so that we
No.
no longer have the orb?
I mean, you're smarter than me, so that's definitely probably something that was in the working. I think I just got unlucky and was the one that I interacted with. Maybe if it was you, it would have won a better way.
Is this the same shadowy creature that you guys were told by the red guy that was swearing at you
You said yes to that, right?
and calling us idiots and a bunch of other
That-
profanities?
That would be the same one, probably, yes. I don't know too many shadowy figures, but
Just like death gripping the
that would probably be
This
the
is
one.
fine.
Yeah. Honestly, it doesn't seem like we're any better or worse off. I mean, we don't have the orb, but we didn't know what it was for, and now it's gone and something happened.
Yeah, it also seems like we probably will encounter more of those orbs. So,
What makes you say that?
well, at first it was just like pointing to the orb, then pointing to all of us. I had no idea what that meant. And I was like, oh, do we each need an orb? And it was like kinda. So,
Gotcha.
we probably will be encountering more orbs, is what I think.
Was it signing to you or miming to you?
What's the difference?
Do you know?
Signing's the alphabet,
Do you know what like charades is?
Definitely wasn't the alphabet. It was like,
so
It
it
was
was
just-
miming
it
to
was
you.
just gesturing.
Mine.
She's gonna be like,
Guys,
I
I
don't
don't know
think he
what
knows
this miming
common.
is that you speak of, but
Buffoonery.
it was just using its hands to tell me what it wanted, okay?
she's gonna be like, I don't think he knows common sign language.
I don't think he knows common sign.
It's like,
There ain't nothing common about that guy.
Oh no, sir.
no.
But
Do deaf people understand my telepathic speech because they are considered to know a language that is common sign language?
good point.
They probably would because they do still have a conscious voice in their own head. It's just not a specific sound; it's a representation of a sound.
I'm just imagining you
I think
like
if you
flash
spoke,
banging hands
yeah, I
into their
think if you
head.
spoke to a deaf person and like had words come like enter their mind, I think their head would explode on the spot, like this overstimulation.
Oh my god!
But
like flash
theoretically,
banging,
if you ever meet a deaf person, we can put that to the test.
I mean, we could.
blow up their brains. In the middle
Random
of
homeless guy. Are you deaf?
What are you saying?
psychic scream.
Oh god!
In their head, all four of my hands are projected doing different signs.
It's overlapping lips.
I just wanted to tell you guys about that experience, okay?
Yeah, I mean it's sort of worrying, but like we don't know anything. That's like all we got.
Yeah.
The only thing I'll give you credit for is telling us.
Yeah, thanks for at least telling us. But
They don't call me Mr. Honest for nothing.
Do they?
Who's
who's
they?
they?
It's not us.
It's a nickname I would like to go by, so if you could call me it, I would appreciate it, but nobody really calls me that as of now.
I don't think
Mr.
it's gonna stick.
Dishonest?
Yeah, I don't think
I
it's gonna
lied.
stick.
We'll see how far it goes.
Mr. I don't know, I'll work on it.
I was about to be like, don't call him gullible.
Did you know goal was written on the ceiling of the cart?
What do you mean? I don't even know what that is, but no, it's not.
Good God.
Journey on the day, sir.
Yes. Yes. Got it.
She's left the playing cards with you.
Okay, so
You're marking all of them.
you have you have this
Slight bend here.
It's a little scratchy.
conversation like during the morning as you're like going along in caravan, and really it's another uneventful day. Nothing really important happens, nothing really bad happens, no more beams of light shooting into view while you sleep, at least not yet.
Dang.
And you make it to another night. You guys wish to do anything.
She's gonna go and look for Minerthra?
By now.
Minetha.
Minetha. Thank you. Minetha, and like kind of get any insight of like if anything has occurred to anyone else along the journey, or
Okay. You would find her probably closer to the front of the caravan line, and it's a little bit of a walk because it is again a whole town of like just convoy, but not too bad. As you meet up with her and you explain, ask her like, "Hey, did anything weird happen?" She'll go, "It's actually been mostly uneventful, thankfully. No signs of aggressive wild animals, though I doubt they would attack a group of people this big. Usually, wolves like to target solitary people."
alright, well, glad to hear no one else is having
Did you have something that happened?
nah, just some goofy
Nope,
dreams.
No, sir.
You know, my group are pretty interesting cast of characters, so
Yes, you, especially the insectoid one, he was quite, I think he was quite interesting. I've never seen one of his people before.
we haven't either, but yeah, I mean, he's
Everybody
become
thinks I'm
part of the
weird, but
group.
I'm just a chill guy. Shut up, dude.
The strangest
That
looking
man
guy
is
is
gonna
like
die
just the
so
most like,
quickly.
alright, I'll ball kind of like type. It's just like, yeah, do whatever. But other than that, no.
Alright, well, if anything does occur, I'll let you know, or if you can let any of us know. I'm happy to help if there's need be of us taking care of it.
Sounds wonderful.
She'll go back to the
Hopefully we don't need you for that, but good to know that you're available if we do.
Well, of course. That's what we're here for. She'll
Thank you.
mosey your little butt back.
Yeah, you walk back and I mean, it's another night if you're all ready to just hit the bed again. I don't know if you're gonna sleep again or if you're gonna watch Rue like a hawk this night or.
Probably a little more intention.
So, do you want to tell us how you lost your arm yet?
Wow.
Pretty rough
That's
question.
really,
It's rude to ask him
that's
that.
really
I
goddamn,
also want to know
I
though.
didn't know that was.
it's really goddamn fucking blunt.
I just didn't know that was a weird thing to ask. I just.
I was actually thinking about this today. We still have an above average amount of arms in this group.
Yeah, he makes up. He makes up.
That's true.
It's all fine.
Wow. Okay. I mean,
I didn't know that was like a mean thing to ask. I was just like, you're missing an arm, and like,
I'm not saying it was mean. I was just like, that was really fucking blunt.
I just was curious about.
So
it,
you
like,
want to tell us that you lost your
well,
arm already?
The thing is, like, I was staring at it pretty much all day.
Well, now you're making me feel self-conscious.
No, like, personally speaking, I think it's kind of cool. Even though you don't have an arm, it's like, yeah, but you don't have an arm, and it kind of makes you look sick. So I was just wondering, like, the story behind it.
Well, if you also want to know, like, I pulled down my hood. I'm missing like some of my head. It's like there's just
Whoa.
like bandages here.
Oh,
I
that's cool.
haven't seen you without the hood yet,
Yeah.
so it's like I wouldn't know that part, but that's pretty sick
But then I
too.
put the hood back up.
Cool.
But
So like, how much message are we talking?
like
Like,
someone made a comment about 2 eyes.
yeah. So
That offended me.
how many eyes do you have?
Yeah.
Oh,
2. We have a below average amount.
oh, I didn't know you were missing an eye. Like, does that relate to the first injury?
Yes, it's all
it-
related.
They're on the same side.
It's all the same side.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's all same side.
So your
Wow,
left side or
sorry
your
to hear
right
that.
side?
My right side. This is the real problem because I'm right side down.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's why I was kind of missing a lot in that weird dreamscape battle.
Hey man, it is.
Yeah,
what
That
it
was,
is.
that was one of the first times using my left hand to fire a crossbow.
You did better than probably what we would have done with our non-dominant hands.
I use both hands.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
not
trained to
gonna
use
comment.
daggers in both of my small hands.
you would have done better than me.
What about your big hands? No
Gun.
daggers?
Gun.
Gun, my gun move.
I only got like some weird mispigmentation on my face, but now looking at you, like I feel, lucky that I still have all my arms and stuff. No offense, but
I'm just gonna let him talk.
If you want to be technical, I still have an arm. I'm missing the lower half of it.
well, it's like the important part of
yeah,
the arm.
sure.
But yeah, I mean, if you don't want to tell us how it happened, it's okay. I was just asking, out of curiosity and as a friend that you can, lay stuff on.
We've known each other like 3 days. A friend is definitely a loose
Well, 3
term.
days and a year.
If we can prove that like we've been together during that year, maybe. But as far as I know, we all just managed to find our way to that ship within that year. That is my current
If
theory.
you don't want to label us as a friend, that's fine. But
You're an acquaintance.
under,
You're
my,
absolutely
under my friend book,
you're
you're
absolutely a dependable acquaintance.
inside. Okay, I'm okay with that right now.
But I've known you 3 days.
Not
Okay.
sober enough for this.
Just gonna like
Okay.
you're sitting
It's wrong.
I said I'm not sober enough.
Oh.
For this.
Yeah, that implies
Wait,
you're
no,
drunk.
no, wait.
I'm not drunk enough.
I'm not drunk enough for this.
You're too
Maybe
sober
I am
for
drunk.
this.
I'm too sober for this.
I mean, how else do people lose parts of
This
their
tree
body other than
This is my
explosions?
tree. Well, I didn't know if it
There
was
were many
cut
ways.
off. I didn't see, it's kind of covered a little bit. So
It's. I don't feel like taking the bandages off because
No, you don't have
it's a
to.
whole process
You
to
don't
put them
have
back
to.
on, but it's not clean.
Is it a cool story? You don't have to tell us. but
Mhm.
Is it cool?
It's one I don't like telling.
dang, those are usually the
Not a
best
cool
stories.
Those are the best stories,
Yeah.
but yeah, you guys don't deserve it yet.
Okay, well, I look forward to hearing it when we do. So
Well, you might not. All you guys keep calling me a fucking criminal. I don't know what that's about.
War criminal.
What?
War criminal.
only out of game have I called you a criminal.
No, there's been criminal talk, and I felt you all
The
looking at
duality.
me.
Karuna's like, what? Criminal? And then
Oh,
he's like,
yeah,
war
criminal.
criminal. Not criminal.
She's like holding like a bowl of soup. It's like, why not call you
It's like
criminal?
I always a bit kind of lumping in together, but there's been talk about crime and criminals, and I feel you all looking at me
Just
every
gonna
once in a
hit
while.
Oh,
you.
the only person
Thank
I
you
really
for
think is a
that.
criminal is him.
Me.
Yeah,
She's
sorry.
handing out
I might
bowls
be
of soup
stereotyping most
quietly,
people
like,
from Asdora's Ruby, but
Most people.
it's just what I read in books.
Listen, you're Robian empires, and so clean yourselves, literally and figuratively.
They're not even an argument. They're just like,
Yeah.
calling it how it is, man.
Yeah.
He's just calling it how it
Just
is.
because we're from the European Empire doesn't mean that we appreciate.
Just because
the
I'm from
governance.
Asdora's Ruby doesn't mean I
Ruby.
appreciate your comments.
Well, you told me. Oh, you didn't tell me you're from Arovia. You said if you're Arovian, then it doesn't matter to me. Just because I'm from the Arovian Empire doesn't mean I love the governance of the Arovian Empire.
Yeah,
In
what
fact,
I said.
couldn't
What
even
I
tell you what
said.
it is.
Do you eat soup?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She gets you a little soup. She's
See a
like
little-
quietly eating, like
Little,
watching all this
mosquito,
drama.
thing just
Proboscis, yeah.
proboscis. Yeah.
Proboscis.
I have no such thing.
Oh,
Oh,
I just
Oh, it's
just
like the jaw.
mandibles.
like a cat lapping up, like.
yeah, but longer.
It's just getting everywhere.
She's
Oh,
just
it's getting
quietly
some.
watching the drama unfold as she eats some soup.
Can I get some of that?
Good soup.
Yeah, here
Good soup.
you
I don't appreciate those
go.
comments.
She like quietly
Was I
hands
wrong?
through a bowl of soup.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Look, I admit that I'm wrong. Okay.
And you're not too bad yourself.
Oh, thanks. Are we friends?
We're acquaintances.
hit him with it twice in one night.
Not
He's
a good night for
Not
her.
even in the friend zone, the acquaintance zone.
Nothing
Not a
against
good night
any
for
of
her.
you here. This is a very dirty planet.
Hero.
Honestly, you're,
It,
I don't
it's
know
a
much about
miracle
you're
my ship.
completely correct.
It's a miracle my ship ever went to scout this. And it was a mistake through and through.
So what's it like where you're from?
Well, I've lived my whole life on a spaceship.
Oh wow,
Really?
that sounds sad and
So
all.
like, is this like the only planet you've been on? Or is it like
Like,
you
the
like
longest-
you jumped?
We pretty much sailed across the astral seas, and I've seen a few planets. They didn't really let me go out and interact with the others.
Is the astral sea like something like everyone knows about? Or like would spaceships and space
I
bugs,
doubt anyone.
like, am I just now learning the scope of who he is?
The whole spaceship and space bugs things is definitely not. I would say Astral Sea is a little more common as like if you've been around mages of some kind of any prestige of any sort of like similarly high prestige, you probably would know about it if you're like non-Arovian. As for the Arovian people, you would know that there are other planes due to captured intelligence, but other than that, I mean, like, it's not. Why do you care? You know.
So what continent is the Astral Sea on?
That's not
Yeah,
how
I
it
can't-
works.
There's a place called that in Mazdora's Ruby, actually.
Not how that works.
She's just looking around like,
That's where I buy my drugs.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
What are drugs?
I'm learning so much. It's
That I
fantastic.
don't want to.
Yeah, that's like crazy. Yeah. So how is this the dirtiest planet if you've only ever seen other ones?
Well, process of elimination.
So then it's also the cleanest.
Eh,
I wouldn't call it green.
No.
the pollution is
you're
pretty
right.
bad.
Anyway, the soup's pretty good.
Yeah, thank you.
Good
Thank
soup.
you.
It's a good soup.
it is good soup.
good. I'm glad you guys like my cooking.
What is this? I don't know. It's good.
Chicken.
Nice.
The horses like it too. I also named them. If you guys want to know.
I
their
was gonna
names.
ask if you actually named them.
Yeah, I did.
What did you name them?
Do either of them start with Mister?
No.
Okay.
Good
the
name.
lighter
Yes.
one, the lighter one is Silver, and the darker one is Ernesto.
Ernesto.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So hi ho silver, you know I get it, but Ernesto.
I just like that name.
Did you know an Ernesto?
No,
No, I think he just really likes that name.
I just thought it was.
I
A
I mean,
cool
it's a cool
sounding
name,
Yeah.
honestly. Never heard of it, but damn cool.
I've never met an Ernesto
Me neither.
except for this horse.
Yeah,
You know, once you name it, you get attached to him.
I was attached way before I named him.
He was sleeping next to him the other night.
Yeah.
I will proceed to refer to them as horse and horse.
Horse and horse B.
Specimen B.
They can fight over which one's horse B.
They know.
If we end up in a desperate situation, I will not hesitate to eat those horses.
I'd be really sad. As your friend, that would make you upset though.
Man, I'm so hungry.
hungry. Oh my god.
Oh dang.
It all comes back to horse.
Hans.
Do,
Hans.
do it, Shrews. Hit him with the acquaintance. Make it a 3
He's
for
just not
3.
gonna say anything.
It's good soup. Well, I'm gonna hit the hay for the night. So
Alright, you sleeping with the horses again?
yeah, I'm gonna make sure they're safe and stuff.
Nice. Thank you.
Alright.
I'll be in my tent.
Same.
Skulls.
No more or funny business, please.
I won't. There's always space by me and the horses though. If anybody wants to have like a little slumber party or something, it's open over here.
Runa's cleaning the stuff from the soup.
You guys all know the meme of like Mr. Krabs and Squidward and SpongeBob all just like
They all just like
standing around
yeah,
leaving. Yeah.
walk away.
That's what you get.
I thought we were gonna reference the one
The
where
offer's
Squidward
still
runs
open.
by and Crab's arms just fall.
No, my tent is very comfortable.
So is mine.
Okay.
I like this. This
There
crisp.
is you
night
all
air.
like kind of as you look as you all go to your tents. There is a fifth tent, if Rue wants it. It's
I know.
up there.
Rena's not even using her tent.
Yeah.
I'm not even using
They always set up all the tents, but 2 people don't end up using them. So
Three of us don't sleep in the tent. That's
yeah,
good.
the 3 of us.
It's a good tactic. Surely they'll
If
think
we get attacked in the night.
surely they'll think there's more of us.
If the tent was big enough, I would bring the horses in, but they're not.
He's gonna take 2 of the tents and combine them together.
To make a horse tent.
Now he's just biting.
You're just gonna.
I'm not smart enough for that.
Like, the day's gonna go by with that horse tent, and it's just gonna be full of shit. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
I've been burying it in the morning, in the ground. You know.
Okay.
Interesting.
Fertilizing the forest.
Yeah.
Well, off to bed.
Honk
Okay.
shoe.
So, another night passes with no further incidents. You all wake up, still feeling that same sort of energized tension, but no different from yesterday.
Does that feeling ever go away?
Hasn't so far.
Like even the whole day travel?
Yeah.
Still felt a little on edge. Adrenaline.
Is it
rush?
getting worse as we get closer?
No.
Okay.
It's staying the same.
If I just like poke the spot where the light went through,
And you're poking your chest right now.
just making sure.
There's no hole there. At least to your knowledge.
Well, good morning, everybody. I hope you had a fine sleep.
It's quite pleasant. Any more blunt questions I asked today?
Not really. You took a 2-for-1 with the eye, so that's the only one I had.
I slept
I'll
pretty
drive
good.
the cart today.
It's like, yeah, they can talk. They can talk. I'm not
That
here.
works for me.
I got work to do.
Small talk, small talk. Rude comment. Joke. Small talk.
Sorry,
Riding
Question
a
about
Right.
question about what the hell a spaceship is. Small
Yeah.
talk.
tree.
Are there like
Tree.
other space? Like, is there like space? I don't know.
From what I know,
Something crazy like space hippos. Like that's ridiculous, right? But like, are there other space creatures?
there's a great many number of creatures that exist.
There can't be space monkeys.
That would be absurd.
That's
That would be
That's-
insanity.
yeah, that's crazy.
Because monkeys are from this planet.
Yeah.
And hippos.
Yeah.
And if they were in space, that'd be like weird.
What if they came here from space?
I don't know. I didn't know about space until yesterday.
Me
So
neither. It's a very, it's a pretty cool concept.
Sort of like theory crafting, like what space is.
So like, what's after the space? Like, there's here, and then there's the
This
space.
is taking
and then
place on
what?
the cart, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or riding a cart.
Absolutely. If it, or while they're packing
I
up,
think
like
there's
all-
any known end
Put
to
on the card.
the astral sea.
Yeah, but there's no way I can just keep going. Like, there's got to be an
Look at
end.
you.
Surely there's some universal theory where there are rifts in the astral sea that loop everything
winning?
back together.
cards?
So like, if I go far enough that way, I'll end up
No.
over
Or
there.
it's like, you know how
Surely.
100...
I'll take some rolls,
You know
though.
how 100 is the biggest number and you turn
Or-
back at 1?
I was thinking of
There's nothing
Old Mate.
past that.
Okay.
There-
Stop right there.
Okay, real quick.
It's real simple.
While
So,
all of you having your like
Old
small
Mate.
banter, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. So just continue having small banter, please. I'll be right back.
Stop right there.
Either you'll end up in a different part of the astral sea,
guys talked about.
or you'll be
Or-
shredded
Old Mate.
molecule
So
by
it's not a
molecule.
queen or a jack, depending on which one you
That doesn't
have
sound
in your
good.
deck.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just use a
Either
queen.
could
We have
happen.
4
I think I'll
queens
stay
and a
on.
queen.
Either could happen either way in
I
the
think I'll
astral
stay
I don't know
sea.
the jack,
Here in
but
Rogosia.
They got lost long travel. But
So you do know after
Okay.
100 it goes to 101.
Correct,
Not
100 and then
the
a
other
1.
person has 5 cards in their hand.
Like, you know how
And
in
as you
space,
go,
Alright, no,
there's
no,
all
no.
the space in the world.
count
Make-
up from
make it easy one
95.
hand.
96,
Makes no difference.
97,
But you don't
98,
want them to know
99,
you have
100, 100 and a
You
1.
like have to
100 and a
get the
2,
cards that
100
you
and a
have
3.
and
Okay.
put pairs together.
I was
Kinda
worried.
like Go fish.
I was worried for a
Mhm.
second.
Go guppy. Some people call it go guppy. But you have to make
you
sure you
directly.
get all the pairs together.
There's something terribly wrong with
and
this
finish
individual.
off the deck.
I know,
with
out
how
loud.
it don't make.
And then
Oh,
you
so
get
we
to
don't like
10
the-
100s,
You don't
then you
like
say
I don't like
If
10
you get
100s and 1,
last with
10
your
100s and 2,
you lose.
and so on.
Mm.
I mean,
Maybe he's French.
Okay.
I mean, we can play if you want. Just gonna set up the deck.
I also just
Hot
found
print
like
bond.
the old fish
I
the other day.
found
That's
these
just like
little
old man today.
cards in the front of the cart if you want them.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Oh, that's where the jack cards went.
Thanks.
Now-
I was looking for those.
I guess something that everyone except Rue might notice, because he's driving the cart, is that while we're playing this card game, I'm holding the cards in my only hand, but then when I want to select a card, it like hovers out by itself
Oh, that's cool.
and then puts itself
You have
down.
a telekinetic feat? Maybe he's secretly a arcane trickster rogue.
She's gonna take
Sure.
notice and just like continue
At level
on.
two.
Like it's no problem.
I mean, it's like some of the like barely any type of magic that I
Yeah.
know.
She's just gonna pretend like she's like this shit's normal to me at this point.
Yeah, we've already seen magic or
Are
what's,
you
what's an
playing Old
invisible?
Maid
Yeah.
with? Are you playing Old Maid with us?
Yeah, I'm also creeping over your shoulder
Oh,
when you're talking to him.
She's like, cute. Okay.
Yeah, like, I'm like looking over your shoulder, adding something, and you look at me. I'm like, oh.
You look at your hand, it's all jacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Rue just gave me these, and I actually don't know how to play.
I found them in the
But I
front. They were
heard
just kind of here.
I left them somewhere. She's gonna tell you the rules also. To
Are we
Old
still
Maid.
going east?
I don't know. I'm following
Who's
the
the
card in front of me.
compass?
Me.
What direction is the red arrow pointing?
Can
What do I get with 4 jacks?
What?
What do I get with 4 jacks?
I guess you dump your
that,
hand.
yeah, that's your. I mean, I guess he wins.
He just
technically.
wins?
He
Yeah.
won.
Oh, congratulations.
Sweet.
She puts all the cards back, shuffles them, and goes again. She hands you an actual stack of cards.
Sweet.
Everyone playing Old Maid. George, did you want to play Old Maid with
Why is the maid
Oh.
old?
Well, I mean, that's just what they call it.
Yeah, like
It's like the Queen card.
go fish. There's no fish.
Yeah, there's no fish.
Why do they call it go fish?
Because you have to fish into the pile of cards to get out the card you want.
Well, wouldn't that be go dig?
I mean, you can probably
You're not
call it
digging.
that.
There's no shovel.
Yeah, and you're just fishing from the
What
top
on
of the
earth?
pot.
Get your drink so you can sit down. People can hear you.
What on earth did I come back to?
I learned how to
Right.
play Old Maid, and everyone learned that I'm semi-telekinetic.
Yeah.
Right.
All
Only
from me
semi.
teaching him how to play Old Maid.
I spread the word that 100 is the largest number. Then you restart from 1. Then you get the 2 100s of 1.
Yeah.
He also found the jack cards I was missing from my deck.
Okay.
And then I won.
Well,
And he
Yeah, but
won.
we've just been driving all day.
who's at the front right now?
Me, I'm driving.
Okay.
Let me try to go.
Let me grab the boat.
We're driving. Me, Silver, and Ernesto driving.
As we
I love
are,
that surname.
as you all continue, Rue, I would like you to make a perception check.
Who is this guy?
No,
He's the one at the front,
20. Wow.
like a natural.
Unnatural. 18 plus 2.
As you're kind of going just down the trail, you got the caravan behind you, in front of you, just coming along with you. You notice off to your, say right.
That would be the south if we're heading east.
Yes, thank you, thank you. I don't know why I'm
I'm
thinking
just
about
needlessly
this.
complicating things.
Yes, you are needlessly complicating things. Good God. Off to your right, you
Just
see,
Stirring the soup pot.
just at a passing glance, you see something moving off to the right.
And what position are we in the caravan?
You're around the middle.
I'll give a more intense glaring towards it.
I would say it's a little bit like in front of you, like into the
Yeah.
front right. So you can see a what appears to be a humanoid figure with its back turned to you, kind of walking with the caravan, just out of like what would be considered normal sight.
And he's like, we're not traveling like full speed, like we're like in walking pace caravan, right? Like we're just not tiring our characters out, but we are going like 30 feet.
Don't give me an ad. Don't give me an ad.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So actually say that again.
We're traveling at what would be a walking pace, but we're not taking the load of walking because we're in a car.
Yeah.
And this figure is walking with the caravan, but emerged from the woods.
Yeah.
Karuna, I'm gonna go talk to somebody real quick. Would you mind taking the reins for a moment?
No, I got no problem. She's gonna put the deck inside the stack of cards and
Are
then
we
go
not moving?
drive.
Yeah, who are you talking to?
I just saw somebody that I would like to go have a word with.
Like on like the cart in front of us?
Yeah. Right, they're at the cart in front of us, right?
Well, they're off to the woods.
Oh,
Like,
they
they're-
haven't joined the caravan line?
No, they're
Oh.
way off on the side of the woods, outside of what would be
He's
considered
about
the
to get-
I thought you said they
He's
came
about
from
to
the
get
woods and they
shanked.
walked.
No, like
into...
imagine this is you. This is the caravan in front of you, and this is you. They're like over here.
Are we not
Off
moving?
to
Okay,
the side.
I thought you said they came
Yeah.
from the woods and joined to try to blend in
No,
with
no,
the
no,
caravan.
no, no, no. They're trying
Oh.
to. Looks like they're trying to hide. If anything.
Psych, scratch that then. Guys, there seems to be a figure that is emerging from the woods right now.
Ominous or benign?
Pretty ominous, pretty dang on
Like
ominous.
shadowy.
Whatever ominous is, but it's probably that. I would say it's a figure that we should have a word with, or scare off or something.
Okay.
Just grab.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go mess them up. If they deserve to be messed up.
If they need it. And if they're messing with the caravan, just like taps it on their hand and is like, there's needed.
Yeah. Normally, in my experience, if someone's trying to hide, it means they're up to no good.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to stay inconspicuous.
Did you?
Good use of that word.
Thank you.
Pop out your chest a little bit. Real proud of that one.
Yeah. I guess I'll stay with the cart because we can't just leave it unmanned. So you guys can handle it.
Should I pursue them on foot? I'm a bit quick on my feet.
Me too.
Then why don't we let them handle it?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay drive the cart.
She's gonna sit at the back of the cart and just keep watch instead. She's like, I'm big. I lumber.
I'll yell if we need help.
Yeah.
We won't, but I'll yell.
I mean, I'll be looking at you through the canvas of the thing.
Thank you.
I got plenty of room for friends to sit in the front.
That's
Get off.
that's our signal. That's our
Here,
signal.
you hear a cricket, and if you look down, there's just a cricket on the seat next to it.
Hey,
You'll talk to me, right?
Yeah, I'm your confidence.
I'm the shadow creature. You're an idiot.
What took you so long?
Get off the cart, please.
But yeah.
That's our signal.
Sorry. You all kind of get off the back of the cart and walk with the caravan for a bit, and with Rue's roll, he points out to where he saw the figure, and sure enough, you can see well, a cloaked figure just skirting along the edge of the wood line, trying to stay hidden.
Do they seem like they're facing towards like the front of the caravan? So
Yes,
hopefully,
they're facing his back. Their backs currently turned to you.
I kind of want to sneak up on them.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
ideally.
stealth up on the stealthy individual. What'd you get?
Natural 20.
Natural 20!
Um,
28.
25.
That's still
wow.
really good.
Okay. So
Holy cow.
you see Sharu
Perfectly in
and
sync.
Zeke
That's
just
really
look
cool.
at each other, nod, and then just dive into the woods, and they're just gone.
Oh, great! Now I can't see them.
Just looking at she's like leaning over the side of the bag and just like, well,
Wait, where did you
and
go?
they're gone.
Where did he go? I can't see myself.
You're next to you.
But yeah, you
That's sick.
your
dude.
way slowly through the just the underbrush of the forest, and slowly but surely you gain on this individual until you're about 10 feet away. You can see now that now that you're this close, this individual has a what appears to be a short bow in hand with an arrow knocked but not drawn.
Oh.
Alright, you need to start the link.
Ding, 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 ding.
Are you gonna do that to him?
What do you mean? You can't respond to his psychic list, though, right?
You
Oh,
can't-
I can't even think it, and you'll.
No.
Okay, well,
He has to start it.
do whatever you're gonna do.
What puts you on this path today, friend?
As this individual will just called him a friend.
foul. My
So
God.
good.
But
And he'll never know.
let me see if he can even has a chance of seeing you guys. Probably not. No.
Will he also get a natural 20?
I'm sucker punching
Even with a
this guy.
20, he would not be able to see
Right
either
in
of
the
you.
nose.
So,
I'm sorry. I'm sucker punching this guy if he turns around.
he's gonna immediately like freeze up with his bow kind of drawn. He's gonna like look around. He's gonna he looks right over you guys without even seeing you, and then he's like, "What the hell?" He's you got him on edge, but
Tap you on the shoulder.
I'm gonna slow our cart as I see that figure like kind of pause.
okay.
If
We're gonna
it's
slow roll up to him.
ill intentions you have, I would suggest you drop the bow.
Hearing voices now. What the hell?
Must have been the
You
wind.
know, I'm armed. You know, like I could just like I will defend myself if I have to.
Is he saying all this out loud?
Yes, but like in a hushed like tone.
Do I hear it from 10 feet away?
Yeah, you can hear it. You can make it out.
Silently knuckle crack.
He glances right over where the two of you are hidden, though, and it's just like he had no idea.
I'm gonna lunge at
I
this
won't
dude.
stop you.
Okay.
I'm gonna lunge at this dude and take a swing on him.
Okay, take a swing.
It looks like they're swinging on him now with advantage.
Yeah, with advantage because he has no idea you're there.
23.
That definitely hits.
4 damage minimum.
You lunge out of the bushes.
Shrubbery.
Rubbery and just sock him straight in the jaw as he stumbles back and he's like, "Gosh, shit, I knew this was a bad idea." And he's gonna start booking it.
Ezekiel just punched him in the face and he started running away.
Karuna's just watching this like,
Nobody runs unless they're up to no
He
good.
running towards the front of the caravan, like
or into
away from the
He's
caravan.
kind of like how he was like over here toward the results of the caravan. He's kind of running diagonal.
He's
He's
running
running
into the
with the
woods.
caravan, but into the woods.
He's getting out of my view. I can't really see him well anymore.
While he has his eye on him,
I'm
can
gonna...
I just like interject like halfway through and just like knife lunge at him?
Yeah, you can. As you're kind of running up to him, he manages to like tumble through this like sort of little patch of like brambles that's like kind of you're not sure how he gets through it. Probably by sheer luck, honestly, because he didn't seem too nimble when he was running. But this terrain's kind of just rough and would probably slow you down a little bit.
Would we say
But
a
then you
cunning
feel
action?
a sort of
Ah.
like energy.
Oh, something's
Oh.
happening.
You think you could probably get through this if you focused a little bit, as it were.
Oh.
I'll entertain the thought.
I'll follow you. I'll follow you. I also have a bonus action dash.
You're both like neck and neck, and then you get up to this like patch of
They're
brambles,
free.
and then as you run up there, you're like, oh jeez, it's gonna suck to go through. But then Sharuz just looks at, like doesn't stop. He just runs, and you'll see one of Sharuz's eyes glow kind of yellowish a little bit.
Brother, this guy's got power.
As he runs
slapped you with the.
into the bramble, and you'll see his like
Bram,
this sort of
How
like
could we have not seen this coming?
yellow plasmic fire almost around his feet. As each step he takes, instead of burning the ground, it completely just dissolves into like sections and then forms into like smooth ground beneath him as he walks. As he just clears through this. As he just clears this difficult terrain with no problem. You see the dude you're following just stumble out of there like, "Oh, I'm good," as you're just like fly out of the bramble with a knife in hand.
Get him!
Every step.
Let's see how this goes.
Don't kill him.
As a thing I should note, as you see Sharuz do this, you sort of feel like a energy from him,
Mhm.
similar to what you have, if that makes sense. Like it's a familiar feeling energy.
My monk spirit.
Not in the spiritual training sort of way. More like the oh shit, I just got my eye probed kind of way.
Oh. I thought that was a good feeling you're describing.
Hey,
My bad.
Do we feel that as well?
To a lesser extent, but yes, you feel that strange pull. So.
Oh, my eyes
Ernest
twitching.
just doing the.
Why is my? Anyone
Well,
else's
you
eye
feel
Is
great.
it?
You feel
Which
great.
eye?
Really?
Are you getting like fancy?
Yeah. Is my eye twitching?
Which one? Oh. I can imagine Hiru saying that. Like, which one? Oh.
That's why in session 1 when you said they probed our left eye, I was like, good.
Yeah, I think I remember going onto your Hero Forge and like, I have to make a note of this.
Was I able to follow?
Oh yeah. He actually kind of cleared a path almost, but you can see as he like steps away, the path sort of begins to like reform back to normal.
So we gotta be fast.
Yeah, but you lunge at this guy. What did you get?
23.
Oh yeah,
Well done.
that hits.
Wait, you also got a 23.
Two peas in a pod.
Wow.
Sneak attack, 2d4.
I think it's
Six
1d4 at your
or-
level, right?
Is it D4?
1d6.
Sorry,
D6.
1d6.
D6. Yeah, I was gonna say.
1d6 gives you 2d6 next level.
Let me change the.
11
Let
piercing.
me just go back to like
Yeah.
11 piercing?
11 piercing.
11 piercing. As you just this guy's like huffing and just like oh okay. And as he takes a step forward, you come out and just like right in like the left shoulder, just jam a knife into it. He goes down just screaming in pain. As he falls forward, kind of crawls back with your knife. Just like, do you pull out your knife or you leave that shit in there? Yeah, you pull it out, just blood pouring down his side. He's like, okay, I give,
Get attacked by a
I
big.
surrender. Okay, he throws his bow to the side. I give.
Let's meet on back with the caravan.
Okay. Right, just don't kill me, please. Okay.
Pick him up by like the scruff of it.
Okay.
You should have just dropped the bow.
Okay, well.
Yeah, he warned you, I assume.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
sure. Yeah, he did. Holding his shoulders, like, yeah, okay. Easy.
Get a move on.
Okay, ow.
Yeah, I hope they're okay.
We're more than okay.
Okay, so as you manage to go around the brambles this time since you're not too eager on going through that
Hey,
again.
you want to kiss short bow? BT dubs.
Yeah, you don't get short bow.
Freestyle.
You have are you like roping this guy's hands at all or no?
We probably should.
I could just walk behind him with a gun.
Is that what's broken? Is that what you do?
Oh.
Go on.
He's like,
Face the tree.
please face the wall. Oh god. But yeah, you eventually meet up with them. You see, you three see Sharuz and Zeke just with this guy with his hands behind his back and just kind of walking towards the caravan.
It's just like,
We got him.
okay, well,
Good job, guys.
You guys, the figure grows closer. You can see he has a sort of like mask over his mouth and nose, hood, standard forest arm, like what you would wear going out into the forest armor wise. Stuff that allows for quick movement and flexibility. Looks to
Let's
be
see
about
who was behind this.
So you take off the mask. Looks like a half elf. I want to say mid-30s, maybe a little younger, maybe a little older. Hard to tell. But yeah, he's. You see, as three of you look closer, you see his left shoulder is just covered in blood.
I'm just gonna be like,
His like his jaws like has a red mark here, and his left shoulder is just covered in blood.
she's gonna look at Zeke and be like, did you punch him or stab him?
Come on.
I'm asking.
I punched him.
So you stabbed him.
Yes. He ran.
He
Fair
did
enough.
run.
Fair enough.
I warned him. I told him, drop the bow.
Why were you?
Not sure if my word means anything, but he did warn me.
It doesn't.
It
Why
doesn't
were you
mean a whole
following the
lot.
caravan?
With a bow.
Oh well, You see,
She holds the axe to like right next to him. And is
okay,
like,
okay. No. There's no need for the.
Yeah, can we say we
No
pull
need
them
for any
in?
more
We,
hacking off. Like,
we pull them into the
liquids.
cart,
yeah.
so we're not standing still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
What was that about
some-
hacking pieces off of each other?
What do you
Oh.
mean? Oh. Nothing at all.
Is that a microaggression?
No there's no reason to like poke anything more. I don't
Poke
do that
anything. Look at his eye.
Okay, I'll talk. All right. So, I was sent here. Yes.
Name first, please.
Wayne.
Wayne.
Inside check. Mr. Wayne. Is this guy lying? What do I know?
You honest want to insight that?
I don't care what his name is.
I don't
Am I
care.
proficient with insight?
So he said Wayne?
Yeah.
Let's
I
just
am.
spell
I'll
his name
help
to the
you.
face.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll help me. For 20.
Despite how jittery and just shaken this individual seems, he doesn't seem like he's lying.
Okay.
It seems to be the name he's lived by. Name's Wayne, and I was sent here by my boss. Yeah, my boss.
Who's your boss? The
Uh,
Bloodbriars?
No, oh god, no. Fuck those guys. Hate those guys. Those guys are awful.
I'm gonna rummage through his pockets while
Awful.
we're...
Hey,
I'm gonna
hey.
give him a,
Rummage
like a
away.
pat down.
Rummage
What
away.
do you do feel like there is a sheath for a knife.
Doink.
Ah, damn it. Can I have that back later?
Maybe.
If you
Maybe.
live.
Okay.
Caravan is like stopping the
No,
Oh,
who
yeah.
are you sent by? Hand.
Thanks.
I already have 5.
Who were you
to
sent
be
by?
honest.
My boss.
I gotta tell you,
he seems
it's pretty
hesitant
great.
to talk about his boss.
Her hand's gonna start heating up on his back.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Cauterize that, Karuna.
No, I think cauterization's not necessarily what I need right now. I'll talk.
I don't know. You're
his
bleeding a
name-
lot.
His name's Ogier.
Ogier?
Ogier.
Ogier.
What is his?
Sounds like a dwarf.
Sounds like a ogre. Or
And
Yeah, maybe.
why did he
We're working
send
with that
an
rules.
archer out after a caravan of helpless people?
I
Well,
would call us helpless.
to be honest, I'm your
That was
fault
a
from
bit
helpless,
harsh.
it seems.
That was
But
a bit
I was sent
we're
here
pretty dang
to
helpful.
just. I wasn't sent for the caravan, really. I just stumbled across it as I was watching the road.
Then what were you sent for?
So what are you guys, like bandits?
To watch the road. More or less.
Hmm.
You suck at being a bandit.
Okay, look.
Yeah, you're pretty bad at your job.
Hey, guys. Really?
I don't-
Really?
It's.
I mean, it's a good
Do you
feeling.
think I
Guys.
want to be good at this? No, of course I don't.
That was a bit mean, guys. Seriously.
I don't want to like.
I could be a whole lot worse right now.
You know, then what is a good bandit? A guy who murders people for no good reason?
A guy who can hide.
Fair.
And
Yeah.
steal stuff
I
pretty
like
well.
I am pretty good at stealing stuff.
Well,
Like that's about it.
he stole all your stuff.
I didn't steal.
It
I
wasn't
took
stealing.
it.
He took it by force. Stealing would mean
So
I
what
didn't know
were
it
you-
was missing.
I don't even care.
Okay.
What were you like?
See,
Know
Taylor
about
got stealing.
stealing?
Well,
talking about him,
I
right?
was told to watch the road, so I'm watching the road, and I was going to report back what I saw.
No, you're not.
So are you like part of a criminal organization?
Organization's a strong word.
Well, you have a
Um,
boss.
Every gang has a boss.
What town do you hail from?
Backwater town in Greece. You wouldn't know the name.
In Crete.
Yeah.
What are you doing over here?
Being a bandit.
Well, I stowed away on a ship after things weren't working out for me in Crete. For totally not because I couldn't hide or anything.
Seems relevant.
Seems
Probably-
like it's because you
probably
couldn't
related.
hide.
Okay,
I meant-
maybe it was a little bit because of that.
I meant like what town does your gang run through?
Oh well. Wait, you're not from around here, are you?
No, but we can get people who are.
Yeah, we can tell
no-
the caravan leader on you.
There's no need for that.
Other way around.
I'd imagine since you aren't from around here, you haven't heard of the Deadfall Bandits, have you?
Not once.
Not one single time.
Nope.
Okay,
Don't seem real relevant.
that's what I am.
Yeah, and you better. Never mind. I was about to say you better tell us, or unless he wants to fall dead, but
He did tell
He
us.
did tell us.
And
she's, like,
Olgir's your
continuing to
leader?
Patch up his actual.
Yeah, he is. Ogier's a fellow, all right. he was, your typical bandit leader, rough, but he cared for a decent amount of us. That was until something happened. It was, one day he was normal, the next he was different, cruel, and
Plotline.
like unnecessarily cruel. Don't get me wrong. He sometimes is a little mean, but like it's because he
How long
Yeah.
ago is this?
like a month or two. I want to say. That's kind of the reason why I take the scouting jobs now, so I don't have to be here.
When
Around
did
him
the
anymore.
when did the blood priors attack?
Ooh.
That was like
More than a month.
more than a month.
Okay.
I think I said similar times. I think it was
The more important thing is Kreeth isn't even on this continent.
Well,
Kreeth is a
Kreeth is where
Is
his,
it-
a different
is it
continent.
it was his
Yeah.
hometown.
No, Kreeth's a continent. His
No.
hometown.
Kreeth is from where that guy was from.
Yes,
originally.
that's like his home.
But I meant
province.
where's his bandit gang from?
Oh,
I just assume it was also Kreeth.
They're a gang. They don't have a home.
yeah.
They're criminals in
Yeah,
the woods.
that's-
Well, apparently they're close enough where they all know their boss.
Yeah.
Is
So,
Olgir here on this continent, or is he back in Kreeth?
He's here all right. Hey, where are you going, guys? Where are you guys going?
I think you should answer where Olgir is.
We will ask the
Let
question.
me guess. Is he at, how do you pronounce it again?
Rathvale?
No.
Asto.
Asto?
Bingo.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. Well, I mean, we can return what's rightfully his once we get there.
We should just give
I
him
don't
the
think that's really
chimney.
in my best interests, but
Well, then maybe
Yes.
you can help us out, and maybe we won't rat you out to Olgir.
Yeah, make a fair trade.
you know what? That actually sounds really great right now.
Are you worth trading for?
I'm gonna be honest.
That's a no.
No, well, I'm gonna be honest. He doesn't trade. He just takes what he wants. Like,
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to get much. I think we can use
No,
him for knowledge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
know,
oh,
I
we'll
value more
trade not
materialistic
giving
things.
you
Yeah.
up,
Knowledge.
and you give us the knowledge we seek.
sure, I can, but yeah, I guess I really don't have a choice in the matter, do I?
Not really.
No.
No, yeah.
But
Lovely.
your wound's all fixed.
Thanks. It's probably gonna be sore for a bit, but I don't think I'll be shooting about this. So I think you can. I'm basically.
You're right. We should stab the other arm.
No. That's, you don't have to do that.
We can make you like him.
Trust me. He'll point to Karina. She did a really good job, and I would hate to make
Jeez.
her do more work because
How
that seems like a
many-
lot of work.
How many people are in the the gang, the bandit gang?
Some goes. I mean, like we're kind of all over the place. But are you talking about like just in general or not?
Just an Asto. Like, what's the forces of
Well, he's gonna kind of look down. So, promise you won't get like mad at all. I won't get stabbed again if I say this, please.
We don't.
We're already mad.
Well, okay. That's
Hey,
why
speak for
I
yourself.
changed it to I won't get stabbed
Disappointed.
again if I say this.
I'll
His
make
line
sure
of
they won't
work.
stab you. if
Okay.
you
Or
do.
like or punch me or
He's not very
anything
good
like
at
that.
it.
You or no. you'll
Bodily
be
harm
fine.
is off limits, please.
Hey, you're in the safe wagon, okay?
I wouldn't call it that, but at this current moment, I will ensure you do not get inflicted with anything.
Okay. So, in Asto, I'm not sure how many, but currently with Ulgir there, the town's sort of in a occupation state.
So we're heading into a very, very dangerous situation, is what you're telling
Wait,
me.
so you're taking over the town?
Don't put me in this.
Okay.
I didn't.
You're
I-
in the gang.
It's
Yeah.
the
Okay.
royal. It's the royal we.
If I had
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the royal
Well,
we.
it's-
There's a common saying
Yeah.
that is part of the ship, part of the crew.
Yeah, okay, sure. But I didn't technically go even into the ship to begin with. I was never in Asto. Never. They took that, and all they sent me over there to be a scout for him. That's all it was. Didn't hurt no one. Ever.
if I had a
Never heard of
silver
them.
piece for every city on this continent that was occupied by an enemy force, I'd have
Two.
2 silver pieces.
I've-
Which is not a lot, just so
Wait.
you know,
What's the other town?
but it's weird it happened.
We don't want to tell you.
Oh, alright. Well, I suppose that's fair.
So, do you know what it's currently like over in? Austin?
Well, I know he's got the remaining townsfolk that weren't, well, dealt with, just kept in there, working for them.
What does that mean? What dealings did he have with them?
He just wanted. He's a bandit. He just wanted their. Well,
He's taking their money.
he's a monster, is what he is now.
Well, he kind of sounds more like a warlord taking over town.
Honestly, I would use warlord to describe him better now over the last 2 months. He was never like that. It's real weird. And anyone
Did he, by any chance, go anywhere weird, do anything crazy in the
that I
months?
know of, just one day he was fine, then the next he came back and was able to punch a hole clean through a man.
That don't sound.
He's a big guy. Don't get me wrong. He's a Goliath, but he wasn't.
Oh, he's a Goliath.
He wasn't that big. He wasn't that strong. I don't know why he is now. It was an overnight thing. That doesn't happen overnight.
I have to excuse myself real quick.
Very well. I await your return. Just kidding.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
So, would you have any qualms if we unoccupied Asto?
Not particularly. Like the only thing I've ever done as a bandit was like small time crime. Never really was about the whole, like you said it, warlord thing. That really isn't my vibe. I take stuff and sometimes I leave stuff behind. Not necessarily good stuff, but I just take stuff.
So, if I made a certain proposition, which would be you offer whatever assistance you could to us retaking Asto at this point, then live a normal, honest life, because I don't need to kill you.
No, I agree with not needing to kill me. I think that's a really good thing. Honestly, if like I could live an honest life, I would have tried long ago. I did try, but it just didn't work out.
Well, maybe we'll give you a job here in this caravan for the time being.
You
You
don't
can
need,
help out around here.
yeah, you don't need to live the bandit life, man.
Never really wanted to, but I mean, if you,
I'll show you how to make a good stew. How does that sound?
I've never cooked before, but I can try.
Good. First time for everyone.
It's not like
But it sounds like this is something we should probably tell Fimney.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I'll do it because I was planning on going up to the front of the caravan tonight anyway.
Cool.
So with that, how do you like? You said tonight. Are you gonna wait until like when we stop moving to like get this information relayed?
Mhm.
Okay. Is anyone else gonna do anything in the meantime with their newfound captive?
She's gonna teach him how to play old maid.
No, when we stop and
He's familiar, but he's not very good.
when we stop and I get ready to leave to go to the front, I'm like, I also want all these tents set up by the time I get back.
Sure, I can do that. Do my best, I guess.
Not at all.
Can you also fashion like 2 of the tents together to make one big tent that could probably fit 2 horses and a person?
How big are your tents?
How big are her
How big are the tents?
Probably
Like,
not large.
not large. Like it's comfortably one person.
Oh, really? I
uncomfortably
thought they were
two.
like the post-up tents like on the map.
Well, no, they're a little smaller now.
Oh, okay.
I'm imagining like really basic, just like
Oh, really?
Like,
Pretty
two-
much.
Oh, okay.
literally like
Yeah.
2-3
Never
feet
mind.
high.
Never mind.
Yeah, no, they're not.
I like to imagine he was gonna make like a canopy thing
Like,
on one of the trees for you.
yeah, I don't know if I can do that with what you got here.
It's alright.
It's all right, Rue. We'll figure out how to get you in the
It's fine.
tent for the horses.
We like sleeping outside anyway.
All right.
But yeah.
And she's gonna actually go and like hunt to see if she can find any like rabbit or anything.
Okay. Easily. Talezacri is a massive forest and full of wildlife. You can easily find a rabbit or 2 if you want to hunt.
She's just gonna hunt one of them. She's actually going to use his bow. She's gonna take it from the caravan.
It's a pretty shitty bow, but
It'll work.
job done.
But she will. She'll just hunt any rabbit that she can and then clean it up, bring it back, just to make some rabbit stew.
Okay. I mean, you do that, no problem. And you teach him how to cook the rabbit stew.
Yeah, after he's done setting up all the tents, she's gonna be like, alright, now I'll show you how to actually cook.
You
She
bring
has,
back-
like, stuff laid out.
Yeah,
like,
you bring-
seasonings.
You bring back the rabbit and all that. And it's like dead already. And he even seems a little squeamish around the rabbit.
She's gonna look at him and be like, listen, you wanna survive? You're gonna need to learn how to cook.
Well, okay, yeah.
She's
I
gonna
listen.
take out a dagger.
He sees the dagger and kind of just narrows his eyes. Okay.
And then she's gonna cut it up. She's already clean, like, gutted it and everything.
Oh,
She's just
uh-huh.
cutting it up.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Deboning it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm watching.
Shows her how to make a nice rabbit stew.
I'm watching.
I'm still bullying. Wayne.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
teaching him how to
he's
cook
really
a rabbit
squeamish.
stew, and he's really squeamish. Like it isn't pretty.
She's just
But
making
yeah,
a
I
nice
mean,
rabbit
This guy's the
stew.
worst bandit I've ever.
I can.
He's like so sad. I
It's
You're not
Look.
supposed to.
know, but she's
not,
like,
not
she's like, listen, I'm
every
gonna at
bandit
least
wants to
show him
do this.
how to be
You're just roped into
a
this.
human.
Oh, I just happen to be one of those few damned souls, I guess.
But what time of day is it?
Nighttime.
Around,
He'd better
around
go.
evening, so because you're cooking dinner.
So we're gonna
so.
take this guy to my Natha and Femni.
Yeah, he's gonna take him. You can go.
We weren't taking him. They were just
Oh,
letting
we
him
were
let
just-
him know that we have him, and that
Yeah, whatever.
Asto's probably overrun by bandits.
Yeah.
Also, I took his bow for a minute.
Alright.
Because it was just chilling in the caravan. I was like, I'm just gonna. You're gonna have it back. It's shitty anyway.
It is.
Okay. So, eventually, though, we do camp for the night. And do you wish to go talk to my Natha about the occurrence there?
I'll find Manatha if I'm near.
Well, either or. They're probably both towards the front.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you walk down the lines of the campsites, and eventually you reach the front of the caravan.
Gimni, not Femni.
See what you find.
I'm just gonna walk up to her.
Okay. You see her setting up a tent of her own right now.
Greetings, Manatha.
Oh, hello.
Stew for you.
Something wrong?
Now she's just gonna.
We had a bit of an eventful day actually.
Really?
One of my party members spotted a figure kind of skulking, following the party in the woods, or following the caravan while we were moving. We managed to apprehend him, and he just turned out to be a common bandit, who was part of the Deadfall Bandits.
Oh,
I don't know if
of
you've
them.
heard of them.
Yeah, they're small-time criminals, nothing too big.
Oh, well, according to this guy, they've become quite big time, as they've
How so?
are apparently occupying Asto.
It's impossible. The Asto couldn't have been overrun that easily. I know the town guard there. They're pretty decent.
Their leader Olgir appears to have gone on somewhat of a crazy path the last month or so.
Can't say I've heard the name, but if that's the case, then oh God, it's a good thing you captured him. We could have been walking into an ambush and hadn't even known about it.
Beer.
Figured we'd let you know.
Okay, so things just keep getting more and more complicated, I guess. Thank you for the information. I'll relay this to Fimney immediately, as he's the one who's currently organizing what's left of our guard, as well as the new guards from Elden.
And if Fimney has any questions, we're currently keeping him busy doing chores around our campsite.
That's one way to do it. He's not giving you too much trouble, is he?
No, he's actually quite the coward once we actually captured him.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
He's
Typical
absolutely
bandits.
terrified of
Just a
everyone.
pushover.
So afraid of confrontation against anything bigger than themselves.
Mhm.
Although
No.
apparently that's not the case for this Ulgir family.
Yeah, so that's the current development of things. Would you say we still have 2 days till we reach the town?
I'd say so for keeping this pace.
Can you point me towards Heldara?
Yeah,
She's just like
quietly
quietly
she'll
eating
pull out
her
a
food, and she's like,
sort of
don't
like
hear
sharp.
him anymore. I don't know, put him in bandage on.
Seventh in line?
Okay,
This is our third day of travel, so you're thinking might be.
Like kicking dirt in his
that's what I'm
legs.
checking.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
Robert.
Robert.
No, I'm giving Wayne a hard time.
Yeah. So what are you doing, Dwayne?
Like tripping him when he's walking. like just being.
I'm actually being really nice to him and like chatting about life with him.
She's like, please don't trip him too much. I don't want to put more
being
bandages
nice
on
to
her.
You should be nice to everybody.
He was trying. He's scoping out the caravan so they can rob us.
You know, sometimes
Okay,
you have to
well-
work for bad people.
Kind of. I was just gonna relay it back.
How do you
to Big
kind
Man.
of do that?
I kind of do that because at first I thought, sure, maybe I'll try it, but then I realized there's, I don't know, more than a few caravans here. I don't think I could substantially rob that on my own.
Or you're scoping it out for the rest of your gang.
Well, yeah.
I mean, if you were stealthy enough in the middle of the night, you probably could have stolen
It's okay,
a couple
Wayne.
things,
You
but-
don't gotta explain yourself with these people.
Yes, he does.
I think I did a pretty good job of explaining myself. But,
Wayne, you liking the stew?
yeah, it's pretty decent, actually.
It's better than anything you
Very
probably had.
Rabbity.
Yeah, I mean, if that's a way to describe it.
She literally got into skin.
What is
this
a-
man over there
yeah,
with the
yeah.
pillow.
Ildara up to?
Eldara, she hasn't taken any of her, heavy duty forging stuff out, but she has like a table out and she's
Mhm.
actively working on, what appears to be some sort of armor piece.
Mhm.
As you walk up, she'll nod to you as she continues work.
Can I help with anything? Or
Sure, just hand me that over there, and she points to a different kind of hammer. Real quick.
oh, here you go.
Thanks. She swaps out the hammer, hands the one back to you, and you just put it back on the shelf.
Hold the lantern steady.
It's the fucking flashlight.
Not this hammer, that one. Dunk.
Oh god,
Don't-
but
Yeah, he would know what he
Get out of
he
the
keeps
tent.
working, and then once she finishes
Get the
a part of
wrench.
the armor piece, she'll
The
look at you and says,
3/8 wrench.
need anything?
No, just
10mm socket.
come and see if A, how it was going, B, if you needed help. I was up here anyway. I had to mention something
about
to
your armor?
Manatha.
The
Yeah.
elusive 10
I did
millimeter
run into a
socket.
little hitch with it, but,
You'll never
The legend.
well, now that I think about it. How much do you know about armor smithing?
I have some experience crafting simple armor pieces.
Okay, that's good enough for me. I originally ran into a problem where I probably wouldn't even have this done by Asto, but if we work together for the night, I could probably have it done by the morning.
Oh,
If you're willing to stay up at night.
Even though
Might
he's
be a
only
little
one hour.
tiring, but
Well, the
we sleep in
exhaustion
the
point.
caravans.
yeah, I do too. If you're willing to help out, should we get started?
Sure.
Okay. So, what kind of check is that? For like,
I think
crafting
it's
armor. Is it general,
General intelligence?
Well, I
Maybe
also-
add his
but he's
proficiency.
proficient.
I am
But
proficient with-
proficiency because
I am
of-
proficient with Smith's
Yeah.
tools.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
roll me, like, I guess a smithing tool check. I guess you would add that's the intelligence, right?
So it's probably like his investigation
Probably
or
intelligence.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
Intelligence
investigation
plus
mod,
proficiency.
basically, because
So-
if you're proficient in that.
Yeah, it's basically like
It's just
What-
intelligence plus proficiency.
Intelligence
Yeah.
plus proficiency, yes.
24.
Oh, yeah.
mm,
Nice.
You
That'll
keep
probably
pace,
do
no
it.
problem.
Mhm.
maybe.
Was that an investigation check, technically, too, I guess?
Just
Maybe an
intelligence.
investigation check while you're working, too. You make the armor fine with that check. I'm just
Mhm.
curious.
Investigation. Oof. 6.
Oh, man.
There's something here that I'm
Ruh-roh.
supposed to find. I just know it.
You're
You don't know
too
anything
engrossed
about
in the work to notice anything different.
Concentrating too hard.
For the first time in a while, he almost kind of smiles. It feels good to be smithing again.
Yeah.
Oh, we're missing important character development, guys.
It's okay.
But
Honestly,
yeah,
everybody
you
been friends.
work through the night, a familiar sensation of fighting off somewhat drowsiness, but you're actually excited to be working,
Mhm.
so it really isn't too bad. And just as the sun starts to peek through the dawn, you finish.
Neat. Oh. Do I owe anything up front, or are we just going to discuss the price once this whole endeavor's over?
We'll just do the price once the endeavor's over. I would feel like we're gonna need this a little more now than, ever. I don't know. You can keep that, and then like I don't know, maybe you can help me make something else to forge when we get my home back, and that'll be the
Sure.
payment. Work for me
Sure.
for like a day or two.
And if you want this to, I don't know, repair it, and maybe give it to someone else.
Yeah.
It's my old scale mail.
She'll kind of look at it and go, yeah, sure.
Cool.
She'll put it on the rack of armor that needs repair, which is, there's plenty of stuff on there, armor and weapons, all the like, that have been beaten to shit.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like distinctly a Rovian scale?
Is it?
Just because I feel like no one raised flags.
Well,
I would say no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like the little production tag.
it's got a serial number.
Made in Arovia.
Like a made in China tag.
Made in Mirror Guard.
Any symbology would definitely be removed from.
Oh, absolutely. I assume symbology and all
Yeah.
that, but like we immediately removed. But yeah, you have you. That's about it. I mean,
Uh-huh.
payment can be when we get my town back. Honestly, that's enough payment for me almost.
Sure.
I'm sure everyone else here can find something fitting for your friends as well.
They seem pretty well equipped themselves.
Well, I don't mean just me. There's other townsfolk here who could definitely have something to give.
Well, I know one of them wants the reader to make
Angry.
a reading for them.
Fortune
Forget her
teller?
name. Yeah.
Oh, what's her name? Why no? That's it, I think.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
I know one of them was pretty obsessed with that.
I mean, yeah, she'll do a reading for him if we get the town back, no problem.
But much appreciated.
Lenora.
Why Nora?
Guess I'll see you some point later.
Yeah, sounds like it.
He'll walk back to the caravan, but he's obviously not there for the night. And while you guys enjoy your night, I'm gonna get a drink.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, what a great night under the stars it is.
This, by the way, this whole night, and instead of my eye being on him,
It's gonna be on Wayne.
it's just gonna be on Wayne's tent. To make sure he
Karuna
doesn't just like.
So Wayne,
bullied Wayne into one of the
Yeah.
tents. And
Yeah.
Like, you will sleep in there. Whether you like it or not, you're not sleeping
Okay.
outside.
All right. What about your other friends? Do they just like sleep outside for no reason, or?
yeah,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
not me though.
And she's gonna
Me
stay
though.
in front of his tent.
Right. Okay. Well, night, I guess.
Good night.
Night.
I feed the horses and give them water.
Okay.
As I go to
Growing
bed,
our relationship.
I kick one of the bulls of Wayne's tent,
Well,
and I
Oh.
get in my tent. Sorry,
you hear something clatter around in there.
I didn't see you there.
Karuna
Yeah.
like still has the bowl set up above like the embers of the fire. She's like, I'll make sure to get some to our friend, since I don't know if he's coming back tonight.
Laying down under the stars, I'm just gonna try to like. Did you ever tell us about that event that happened with the bramble and how you just like reshaped it?
No, you didn't.
No.
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 I mean, you
Regardless,
didn't
Are we
either.
gonna keep it that way? Because you can.
I mean, you
Wait,
saw.
you did that?
I did it. You saw it.
You
felt
definitely
it.
I
saw
thought
it.
Wayne did it.
No. He
Wayne
did
is the
it.
guy.
No,
Oh,
Wayne,
that's
did,
weird.
Wayne didn't do it. He did it.
Wayne's
Oh.
the guy.
And then we felt the tingle. Well, you felt the tingle strong. We felt it
Yeah.
faintly.
So are we gonna? We're gonna talk about that.
You're in my head, right?
I can't not be in your head.
Sure. You hear me kind of like sigh, get back out of my tent, and walk on over to you. Yeah, that was actually kind of weird. I kind of forgot about that in the heat of
Yeah.
the moment.
Yeah.
And whatever, did you get like a little tingle in your
In my eye.
eye? Yeah, that was weird.
Probably relevant to
The orb,
the orb.
the beams of
Man.
light.
What?
So
Yeah.
far, only a
Like,
benefit
I thought
to
you were
us,
like, it was Wayne.
No,
You're
oh,
like,
no.
"Ow." No, it's
no, there doesn't
No,
seem to
it
be any
wasn't
side
Wayne.
effect.
He said, "Ow," when he got kicked.
Yet.
Yet, who knows? Maybe it'll be only a good thing. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Certainly, we won't start breaking apart by piece by piece.
Hope not. Yeah, that was weird. We got to figure out how to like use it.
I agree.
That'd be cool to just be able to whip that out. I'm gonna go hit the sack.
I'm going to shoot Wayne if he tries to run.
I was gonna ask you to do that, but you're already
Yeah,
on
you,
it.
you,
You're already on.
you
You're
don't need to ask.
You're on it.
Oh, gross.
I'm going to
Did
shoot
she-
this man. I'm just
If
telling
he
you
makes
now.
a run for it, I will shoot.
This is not a threat. It is a problem.
I say we
Wayne
fall
has to get
asleep
through
for the
2
night.
layers
Okay.
of protection because I'm currently sleeping in front of his tent.
Wayne's just a
the
normal
man.
human, isn't he?
He's a half elf.
Half
Yeah,
elf
it's like a normal half.
and sees the dark.
You're the man. I'm going to bed.
You have fun with those terrors.
I don't know, I sleep like a baby. He has night terrors. Like, actually.
Yeah, he has screaming night
Rude.
terrors.
Yelps
She
out
has
of yelps,
quiet
just sitting
night
up
terrors.
straight
He
before
sleeps
immediately
fine.
passing out.
I sleep great.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, this is pretty great.
Not a fan.
Immediately passes out.
As soon as head hits like the floor, just out,
Yep.
gone. But yeah, I guess that's everyone's nighttime activities done.
Ja.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 and then sleep.
Well, there might be more activities. It depends on if Wayne's feeling brave.
Wayne's feeling up to it.
No, he knows his place.
Wayne doesn't want to die tonight.
God no. he's like, if I even so much as move out of this tent, the bug's gonna stab me again. And the big lady's axe is just gonna turn my head into 2 heads. So no, I think I'm good.
Smart man.
Oh, ow, damn.
You just beating yourself up.
I
over
am.
there.
It's like, damn. Anyway,
Day 3. Give it up for day.
Give it up for day 3.
that's day.
Day 4.
Day 4. Give it up for day 4.
Day,
Are we there yet?
Not yet. Let's see. Are we there? Okay. Well, Wayne did not attempt anything. So, that tent stayed firmly in that place. You'd think you could hear snoring at some point, though it's hard to tell who's. A lot of people in this group apparently snore pretty loud.
Some scream.
Only if I'm comfy.
Yeah,
Um,
You were snoring at the end.
But yeah, the morning's about maybe like half an hour into the morning, you hear a voice from Wayne's tent. Can I come out now?
Karuna's up. She just looks at the tent and is like, yeah, you can come out.
I kind of scramble out of the tent. He's like, okay, all right, thanks.
Start helping me pack this stuff.
Sure, yeah. Come on.
Rolling.
Yeah, I'll help back it up. Or French fried. But yeah, that begins the start of the
Did you
fourth day.
come back to the camp after everyone woke up?
Yeah, he comes back and basically in the morning.
She's gonna hand you a bowl of stew that she's heated up
Oh,
to their hand. Like, you didn't come back to eat, so
no, and he's like dark circles under his eyes.
why don't you sleep in the
That was my plan.
good?
But
Eat.
hey, look at this.
Yeah, he's
A
looking
shiny,
Oh.
shiny breastplate.
Nice.
Look at you!
Congratulations.
No
Yeah.
more holes.
No more holes.
Awesome. Well, eat, sleep, and we'll clean everything up and get going.
Just one-handed.
It's Wayne cleaning everything.
Yeah, you go, Wayne.
After I
Yeah.
finish my soup, I kind of frisbee the bowl at Wayne's head.
He gets it. Yeah, I'm
Does he
like,
duck? Or does he catch it?
He ducks. Not good enough to catch it, so.
just kind of.
Kind of like Wayne.
Oh man.
Poor
I'm gonna
man.
grab that now.
I'm just pinging him with pebbles.
I understand he is not an admirable person, but is this necessary?
Karuna's just like, I'm gonna drive. Just watch.
me drive the boat.
Wait. Wayne, just make sure that stew doesn't fall over for me.
Sure, I can do that.
It's like it's the
He
how
says
they
as
do.
another rock pings off his head.
He's got to earn his keep. Maybe one more day of chores.
Since Karuna's driving, I will be spending my day socializing with different carts in the caravan, regardless if I know them or not. I'll be spending my day
It's
talking to a
just-
bunch of people.
walking from cart to cart.
Okay.
We don't need to roleplay that, because
No,
I'll be
hey.
talking to many of people.
Yes, and I do not give names to all of them.
Every once in a while, you pass our crane, you see.
It's Karuna driving just.
Yes. God.
Wayne trying not to.
You ever play Old Maid, Wayne? Me
yeah,
neither.
I actually have. But she taught. Well, she didn't teach me. I knew how to, but I'm not great at it.
Me neither. You want to play Go Fish?
Let's go fish.
She's gonna like
Ah!
walk back.
Throw my cards at him.
She's gonna.
Was that? Is this part of the game? Am I supposed to like pick them up? Or?
Yeah, Go Fish. Go Fish, Wayne.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna look back and be like, "Please don't lose any of my cards."
No.
Sorry.
Asking for forgiveness is better than asking for permission. But yeah, Rue goes around and socializes. Charuz, what do you do other than like note that Wayne's being abused?
I don't know. I guess I'm just like thinking about that itsy bitsy moment yesterday where
If you think about it more, you can sort of like feel it's still there. It's more like it's just waiting to be tapped into when you need it almost.
How many uses for long rest are we feeling?
We'll get there. You're messing with Wayne, telling him to go fish.
I'll tone it down as the day goes on.
Okay.
Whether that's because I'm bored of it or I think I'm going too hard on it.
You don't have to
We don't
elaborate.
know. We don't know yet.
You're driving,
She's just
and
fine.
you're currently passed the fuck out.
Or at least the majority of the day.
Yeah. Get that sleep schedule right again.
Yeah.
I like to imagine she's driving and every so often she like peeks around like the side to see if she can see him bouncing from cart to cart.
Occasionally you can.
Hey, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. All right, I'm moving to the next one.
Sure, thanks for the help.
Mhm.
I guess.
Can't watch.
What a weird fellow.
7 foot tall elf man.
Yeah. Throws a lot of people off. I forget how tall you are.
7'4",
Yeah,
bro.
you're like 7'4". I thought 7'1" was supposed to be big.
brain.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, he's kind of.
We have the
Something else
tallest
besides
and the
limber.
short. We have an extremely tall
Yeah,
man
a
and an
raggedy
extremely
coat.
short woman, and it's great.
Never taken it off yet.
It's raggedy.
It's not raggedy. Pristine.
It's everything underneath of it.
No.
But yeah, the day goes by without incident. Is there anything you'd like to do other than that? Okay. No one wants to. Oop. Said.
Oh,
No,
You
I'm
said.
good.
Are you good? Okay.
That was me verbally thinking.
But day turns to evening, and then evening to dusk. And, you set up your camps for the night as a one of the guardsmen will actually come up to your camp and he'll kind of hail you all over.
When I like jolt awake when the cart stops for the night, I'm like, is it still cool to make fun of Wayne?
I kind of moved
Wayne, who is
past it.
currently
I'm
sitting
sorry,
in the car
man,
with you
missed it.
watching the stew, is like,
I know.
no. they stopped.
I got bored of it. Oh, I mean,
Oh,
you can keep going if you want. Maybe it'll respark my
I won't be the
interest.
sole instigator.
All right.
but yeah,
He's cool.
How you
Caravan.
doing, Wayne?
Actually pretty good, not gonna lie. Like,
Good.
being pelted with rocks is a lot better than being shot at with arrows.
Who shot you with arrows?
Well, other caravans, sometimes, other bandits too, when they, wanted their share of mine.
Oh,
And, you know.
wow.
You know, I was kind of considered the runt, in a way.
We know.
We can tell.
Yeah, we know.
I don't know why I said that out
We
loud. It's
know.
pretty obvious.
That's all
You have to
being-
say it.
He's like average.
Okay. He's
He,
not.
he ain't short.
He's
average.
runty in
He's
personality.
more half
Yeah.
than elf.
Instead of guards pulling up.
Yeah, as a guard
half
pulls up
is
and hails you
halfling.
all over, except for
Oh. I just met this guy earlier today, actually.
She's
Very
still
nice.
gonna like
Seamus,
grab
very
and
nice guy.
drag me over. He's like, I don't want you out of my sight right now.
sure. All right. That guy's not gonna kill me, is he?
Seamus,
Would
what's
that
up,
be an
man?
issue?
No. she does like a long pause of no.
Nothing much. How about you? It's good to see you again.
Same.
Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, guys, this is Seamus. We were talking a lot today.
Yeah, a lot.
He does talk a lot.
It was good. It was good.
Hang on, I'm writing that down.
She's just like,
You know what? Let me
"Is
write
his
that
name
down.
I'm gonna write that.
Seamus
No
or-
context on the bottom of my doc. Seamus.
That's all you need.
Seamus. That is all. But he's gonna bring you all in. He's gonna give a look to Wayne, and then he's gonna say to the rest of you, "We should be arriving at Asto around the evening, if we keep this current pace." Just wanted to let you all know, considering what's happening there. I've informed the other caravans in front of you, and I'm just going down the way.
Thank you.
Just letting everyone know that it's not gonna be pretty if we try and go in there.
Alright.
Is
Are
the
you all fighters capable?
She's just gonna point to the really
I can
big
fight,
axe
yes.
chilling on her bag and be like, for the most part, yeah.
That's not preferred. We prefer peace over war. But
Judging from
Depends on my
my NASA
situation,
told
but
me, I
sure.
don't think peace is going to be an option here. So are you capable of defending yourself? Yes.
yeah, they're very talented people.
He'll just stay behind us, don't worry.
he can fight.
I'm
Don't let
surrounded
him-
by some of the most talented people.
Right.
Sorry, sir.
Um,
I'm so outdated by the time these videos are posted.
I'll move on then. Have a good rest of your night and rest well.
Thank you.
We'll need it for the morning. As he walks off to the next caravan, gives them the news. You can see him just go on.
Guys, it seems tomorrow we bear arms.
That means everyone needs a good night's rest. She like just stops and looks over. Like,
am so sorry.
Listen,
Wow.
I know it wasn't intentional, but I will take every opportunity I can to point out your microaggression.
I'm so sorry. And it's deserved, okay? Why?
Microaggression? I haven't heard that term in so long.
Wait.
What about the bear's arms?
I think it's.
We already got
it's-
one
it's a
joke
figure
out
of-
of that line.
I think
What are you
figure of
doing?
speech, at least. So I feel like this is really important for me to ask. What am I gonna do when we get there?
What do you mean?
Honestly, we might just tie you up in the cart.
You'll just tend to Ernesto and Silver. You'll just chill with them.
I
But
mean,
we'll
if
have
you
to stay
want, you
hidden.
could.
Yeah, in the cart.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
We'll give you enough rope
Can
so
I-
that you can walk around the cart and
Yeah,
like stick
okay.
your butt out if you have to do your business.
okay.
Yeah,
But,
definitely not in
like,
the cart.
Yeah, definitely.
can
like,
I-
you
can
can't
I
really leave
be-
the cart.
100% honest.
yeah, might as well.
If you're all dead, can I have the cart and get away from here?
No.
Are you gonna take care of the horses?
I mean, yeah, I need
What
to
are
get
their
away from here.
names?
What are their names? You can't have them.
Okay. Well, how am I? I won't take the cart then.
I mean, you can still run
Who's gonna-
away at that point.
You're not gonna run away, and we're not gonna die. Why are we even hyperbolizing about this? Or
You
theorizing, I mean.
Oh no. that
You
man
said
is
we've been-
capable of.
You said we've been treating you better, right?
Yes, you have, and I'm kind of honestly hoping that you guys don't die.
Now,
But like, you haven't seen Bulgir
You could help
in
us.
person.
You haven't seen this guy
No,
fight. They can fight really well.
hypothetically, if
Yeah.
he's good at punching things, what if I
He doesn't
shot him
flex, he just stretches
from
out.
I
a
thought,
vantage point?
I mean, you can do that. He's
you know me.
he's taken
She's
far
like-
more abuse than anyone should have, and still kept going afterward.
I trust
She's
her
beefy
swinging
enough.
a big
Yeah, good
axe
job,
over your boss swinging like this.
Tell me when you bench
You know,
300.
the big axe is
She's
kind
like,
of
I'm
like,
big enough. I don't
I almost feel like the big axe is kind of an equalizer in this whole situation, because that's a really big axe.
He
I
can shoot a
know you.
crossbow pretty good.
He can shoot a gun pretty good.
He can
If it
shoot it.
works.
He has a gun.
Wait, a gun? Not a Rovian, right?
No, no,
No, we don't deal with those people.
we don't like their kind.
Yeah, if you don't like them.
Okay. I don't really have, not that I have anything against the Rovians, but like,
No, it sounded like you did.
I don't like the tech. It rubs me the wrong way.
Well, I'm sure that your boss who punches people pretty hard is no match for our guys who punch people.
That's could be true. That could be really true.
Yeah.
She's like,
You know what? I really do pray you guys come out on top of this because I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one who feels like this new Olgier isn't somebody that they want to follow. There are others that don't enjoy killing in there, but of course they're not as vocal as me. And then there are just
You weren't vocal. Don't lie to us.
I'd argue that I'm pretty vocal.
Were you vocal the whole
Wayne.
year?
Sometimes you talk so much that it hurts to listen to you, and I'm trying to be nice.
Wow. Okay. Al.
Yeah, it's just like we
I
knew you were the
but-
run.
You know,
And
no,
we're trying-
no.
Personally,
I appreciate the honesty.
I-
Honesty is
I-
important.
I still
I'm
wish
beginning to learn that.
I still wish you had spoken more before you got punched and stabbed.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? No,
Yeah.
you have to think about this in my perspective.
my
There's some
gosh.
strange voice talking in my head, and I couldn't see anything happening. And then some weirdo comes out of the bush and
Oh.
punches.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm not gonna punch. You all look like you don't belong here.
No. He's roguishly handsome.
Yeah, handsomely roguish.
Roguish.
he is definitely
Yeah.
the most normal looking at all.
You're just roguish.
Yeah, you're
Not
even-
handsome
yeah,
at
you're
all.
not-
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
yeah, that's
hold on
fair.
a second.
I don't think I'm.
Let's
that
not
much
make
of a
fun of
looker,
people for
but-
something they can't change within 5 minutes, okay? He can't change that. He could bathe a little bit better. You really could.
Yeah, I really
You
could.
could change.
Yeah, I haven't had the luxury too much, so
I'm not that weird, right?
I don't think
don't
you
think
are.
so.
I'm not.
Well, am I a good
So-
determiner?
So that's the plan for me. Just
Yeah, you're just gonna stay back.
You're just
Actually,
gonna hide here.
you don't want to see
Okay.
your old boss anyway.
Weird.
You know you got captured.
It's
no, I
not
really
weird.
don't, because if he does see me and you don't kill him and he kills you,
Weirder.
Kill?
We're just weirder.
I didn't think it was
he's going to come after me next, and then he's going to probably just pick me up and rip me in half.
Wayne,
So-
just set the tents up for the night. It's okay.
If we're in the town, we're not going to need to set up the tents.
Isn't it nighttime now?
We're
Didn't
gonna
we
go
Oh, it is
tomorrow.
nighttime,
We'll arrive
tomorrow
tomorrow.
evening.
Yeah.
You guys will arrive.
I thought we were still talking about the plan for.
Oh, no.
You could help us, Wayne.
I
I
could,
don't know if you'd be much.
Well, yeah, he'll be like if we discover that like old gears in like
but I'm not really.
a place, then we'll come back to Wayne to see
But
if he knows
I
anything about
feel
the
like
place.
Wayne is the kind of person.
Or
He's
use
Kind of
it
adverse to the whole thing.
Or use him as
You don't think that if Olgier starts winning, Wayne will switch to his side because it's the winning side?
No, I feel like Wayne. No offense, but I feel like
You make a
would,
good case for abandoning him right now.
No,
That's just not like we don't bring
Or
him
kill
into
him, yeah.
anything.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
we don't
If we
take
need
him
a bit of knowledge
come
about the
back to him.
plan, we come back
Yeah.
and see if he
I
knows
100%
it.
agree.
He stays tied in the cart.
Exactly.
I'm good with that.
I can tell you though, with what I've seen with the last like month or two of this new gear, he kind of rules the whole place with like absolute authority, to the point where I think if you do manage to take him down, most likely the rest will run.
Good.
So it's like a
Makes
pack
it
of
easier for
coyotes.
us. Yeah.
One old
Yeah.
gear and a whole lot of Waynes.
Oh,
So
trust me, the other ones aren't as nice. to me.
so it's
And I'm
just
not
like,
very nice, honestly. I haven't been very nice. Stealing isn't good, but I do
Me?
it.
I'm not nice at all.
Well,
Some
Wayne,
might
just set the
say I'm
tents up
the
so we can
worst.
sleep and let's just go to
Just
bed.
like-
You know what? Yeah, we'll talk about this on the way there tomorrow. I can set up the tents. Yeah.
so it's just like,
Thanks, Wayne.
Yeah.
I won't
Actually,
even
Wayne,
throw pebbles at
Thanks
you
for
tonight.
no, killing me, I guess.
Actually, Wayne, can you do me a favor and take two of the tents and one of the tables and like set up the? You make like a almost like a room around the table for me.
Sure.
Essentially,
That doesn't
thank you.
sound too bad. I can do that. Just set them up in a different way.
Since two of the tents are never used anyway.
All right.
Honestly,
that.
we just make him set him up because it's funny.
Yeah. I might as well actually put one of these.
Like,
that's this
now we
poor
have
guy.
one other person using them.
You know, when I first like introduced this like scenario, I immediately thought you were just gonna like shoot him dead.
Yeah.
No.
Why would I do that? And a new friend.
No, I mean like back when he was in the
No,
woods
now
like
you
stalking.
have
I
to
was
ask
thinking you were
him
gonna
if
pull out
you're
your like
friends.
strap and just
Little
Nail
public's
him.
ready.
nail him right in the head. Because like, yeah, you almost killed him, by the way.
I am a surgeon.
And-
No, all right, enough of that.
I am a lawful neutral. I am a lawful neutral.
yeah, it's a good thing I didn't do a bonus action
Okay,
punch.
so
Bedtime.
bedtime. Yes,
Bedtime.
nothing unusual happens. You set up that room. Just is that gonna be your like area? I guess.
It's gonna be my area, but I also plan on working in it.
Okay.
So, if anyone cares, you hear like some light metal clinking and like buzzing sounds. Shut up, Wayne! I'm trying to sleep. I stop when it's time to go to sleep, but
Oh, okay.
it's
sorry.
like most of my evening is spent in there.
My bad.
And then the drill comes out.
It's like a dentist office in there, man. I need you to stop. Oh god. But yes, it's that night.
Yeah,
If
like,
anyone has anything else, speak up now. Otherwise, we will advance to the next morning and potentially just honestly straight to the evening.
All I do is try to concentrate on that weird feeling a little bit. And that's it, and then I go to sleep.
You can, as you kind of concentrate on it, you feel like you could do something. You don't know what that is, but
I have a bad history of doing just bad things at the bad time, so I'm just not gonna do anything.
the feeling fades as you do not focus on it. Okay.
Yeah. Sleep.
Sleep.
All right. Dawn of the final day.
Evening time travel skip.
We
No.
can do that if you want.
During the
Or-
day,
Yeah, doing.
during the day, I'm gonna like excuse myself from the cart.
Mhm.
Like, all right, I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna go take a leak.
Hey, have fun.
And then once I'm actually in the woods, I want to think about how I felt when I saw him do that. I'm gonna find a patch of thorns, and I want to try and do what he did.
Okay. So, as you walk towards the patch of thorns,
Yeah, I'm like getting out of eye shot of the trail,
you
just so
kind of
nobody can watch me.
focus in on this like energy that you just latent energy that you have, but instead of the energy going to your feet, you feel it go to your hands.
You don't have the same power as him. You wasted your combat ability out of combat.
So what? Well, I ran into a patch of thorns anyway because I thought something would happen.
Okay, you ran into a patch of thorns and it hurt a lot,
Alright, so
but the energy in your hands is still there.
take two. It's in my hands. I'm gonna punch a tree.
Okay, you channel that energy through your fist.
Yeah, I punch a tree.
The energy kind of goes up through your arm into your fist as like
Hey.
this sort of blackish fire with like golden like embers comes off of it as you hit the tree. You leave a dent in the tree, and then you see like a sort of second like wave of impact just hit all around the tree.
Bro has diapers.
Dude, his aftershock.
Wow.
It's pretty loud.
Did I hear it?
Hi ho, still. Oh my.
We're under attack!
Nah.
Okay.
It's pretty loud, but it's like it's almost like an inverse explosion. You know,
Ooh.
it sounds weird.
Is my fist like smoking or anything?
The like flames slowly leave your fist.
Oh, that is sick, bro.
I can't wait to whip this out when I'm fighting some dude and everyone's gonna be so impressed. Alright, I walk back. Got out from the brambles.
Yeah, you see him like kind of take a
Yeah.
twig off of his, throw it, and almost hit Wayne with it.
She's still not gonna be like, do I want to know what you're doing?
I tripped.
Good enough for
I'll,
me.
I'll like look at you for like 3 seconds and then just be like,
Yeah, just ride in the cart for me.
No words.
She's just gonna quietly hand him the thing of bandages.
Nice. Even more war scars. Hell yeah.
You want to know how I got these scars? You don't.
It's really
I won't tell
embarrassing. You'll laugh, so I'm not going to tell you.
As the day progresses, around afternoonish, the caravan kind of in front of you stops, and you'll see a guard come down from the front to your caravan, and he'll kind of tap on the side. Just,
So-
yeah. This is the right one? Yeah, okay. My Natha would like you guys in the front for this. It'll look towards Wayne, him included.
Put the cart to the front then.
She'll look around.
I'm
Wayne
just
and be
imagining him like opening the car. Like, is this the right one? Seeing him. Yeah, this is the right one.
like, no questions asked.
All right.
I pull our cart to the front
Mhm.
of the caravan.
You swap out with another one, and they're at the front. So, my Natha is the caravan behind you now, as she'll walk out and, like, kind of, not so jump, but, like, walk onto yours as it's moving. It's like, mind if I come in?
No, please.
Yeah, more the
Sit.
merrier.
Relax.
Come on
Make
in.
yourself at home.
Oh,
Wayne, this is my Natha. My Natha, this is Wayne.
I've heard much about you, Wayne.
She'll
Hi.
smack
Yes,
Wayne.
please have a conversation with yourself.
Wayne, keep your mouth closed, pal. It's okay. Just keep it closed.
Okay. My Natha will look towards you all and say, so, I need to know a little more about what we're going into. If Wayne here doesn't feel like speaking, which he looks like he's about to fall over dead right now just by looking at me, what do you all know? What has he told you, rather?
There is this Olgir individual.
It's their boss,
Yeah.
And he's a Goliath.
and he's really
Fun.
strong.
He had like a reawakening and gained new powers. Like, he could just punch. I mean, he's just got immense strength now.
Put a hole in someone.
Nothing that we can't handle, though.
That's what I'm hoping for. Because out of everyone here, you seem like the most diversely trained. The guards here are capable, but I'm thinking that they're better suited for keeping the rest of the bandits off your back while we deal with the heart.
Yeah.
Because, from what I've heard, this Ulgir fellow is the entire reason why any of this is allowed to happen. If he goes, most of the plan goes with it.
Wayne
what it
made it
says.
sound like that.
He'll nod.
Yeah.
Trust me, Olga
Yeah.
doesn't want to go toe to toe with her.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just putting on the front lines for this. Alright, that works.
Oh,
I'll be there with you.
Thanks.
I will shoot him.
I'm expecting you to be in the back.
I'll get involved if it's like
Wayne.
really necessary.
what do you
But
say?
You gotta work
Type
with
is
us,
the
man.
type to confront us directly. Wayne will speak up, saying, honestly, yeah, I think if you challenged him, he would take it as an insult and probably come down there himself. So he might not even have to look for him if you just provoke him. He's kind of, well, he wasn't always, but he's kind of bullheaded. Now, at least.
none of us are good at provoking people to rap, though.
We could figure something out.
I might be able to get him to come down.
Yeah, we could figure something out.
We're just all really friendly
can-
people, so.
I cannot outwardly exclaim anything.
But does anyone else have anything else? Does anyone else have anything to add? This is, for the most part, the plan is I get the rest of the guards to keep the stragglers off your back while you go for Ulgir himself.
No, yeah, it sounds
Sure.
good. But I'm glad you could trust us with this.
We appreciate
You
all the
offered your help
guards.
so far. I'm hoping you get the job done, because what I've heard is not great. But we'll get through it. We have to. I will. Well, you'll see the town eventually. But before we get there, about a mile out, I think we'll start splitting off the forces and leave the caravans here. So that way we don't attract a bunch of attention from an entire convoy going down the road.
Yeah, good call.
That'd be smart.
Alright. I'll let you know when it's time.
Alright.
Thank you.
Any final preparations?
Not yet.
Can't believe I used my cool feature. Too soon.
Outside of combat.
Yeah, that's it though.
Okay. So, throughout the afternoon, slowly starts turning to evening as eventually you see the path begin to widen in front of you. Slowly, one of you, who's driving right now? Rue, you'll slowly kind of hold the reins back and stop the caravan as you'll see Mynath and Infinity hop out of the one behind you. They will walk over and say, this is it. We're going to start. Infinity's going to start corralling the rest of the guardsmen to the flanks while you take the head.
Are we leaving the cart here or are we bringing it with us?
Probably should leave the cart here.
Okay.
What are you doing, my on foot?
We have a couple guards left caring for the remaining townsfolk here who can't defend themselves in case they decide to ambush us.
Take care of the horses, please.
Well, we're tying up Wayne and leaving him here,
Oh yeah.
so we might just
Sure,
want to
Wayne
have
can take care
a
of the
guard.
horses.
We could stick him in another cart.
Just have Seamus stay here or something.
Seamus, I can get him if you want.
Yeah.
Him and Wayne can become good friends, I guess. At least while we're away.
All right,
Seamus is like,
guys.
oh, I'm on babysitting, dude.
Don't worry, Seamus. You can be a little rough with him if you want.
Oh!
Anyway,
Guys, battle faces, everybody. We're going to battle.
are you all ready? Okay, so
Ain't no mountain high. Ain't no valley low.
all
I
right.
hope that was a direct reference to the ending scene of Chicken Little.
So
And he just puts his goggles on. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low.
as you all begin to walk down the path for what feels like about a half a mile, you slowly begin to see the front of a gate, like a wall. It is what would be normal looking, but it's covered in spikes and just like debris. Like it's a complete mess. As you see this.
As we're walking to the gate,
Oh, the hand of God.
You guys start outside the gate.
No,
Hey.
yeah.
as we approach the gateway,
Zeus.
I'm gonna take
How's that grid looking?
a heavy. It's a little
Bigger.
small. Need some
Bull
bold.
gear. Your Wayne has
How
returned.
do I increase the size? Is it offset? Oh, size.
Yeah, put it on like 40.
It's at 8 right now.
So if you go to
Yeah.
ooh,
That's
Oh.
90.
Too big.
if you go back to background image, you can rotate the image.
Oh, that might be good.
Is that too small?
No, that's actually good.
Alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
As we approach this gateway, though, I'm gonna just take a deep breath and then exhale, and like a little bit of like visible smoke is gonna trickle out of my nose, and a little thin crust is gonna form around my body, and I'll armor back at this.
Okay. So, as you
I'll just kind of stretch my arms.
all approach the gate, you can kind of see the
Great
top.
act.
You do see a few a bandit or two up top of the bow. They kind of like giving you looks as you approach.
All right, who's gonna intimidate him?
You're the tall one.
As
I'd rather not, though.
you're all whispering to yourselves, they kind of just go, so, what are you doing?
Just looking for some entry if we could
We want
get
to.
on in.
We want to barter.
You want to barter?
Yeah.
For what? Town?
Supplies.
Supply.
We're here to kill Olgier.
They'll
And there it is.
Yep.
Okay, that problem, guys.
kind of look at you
You've
like,
got to sound intimidating.
We're here to kill Olgier.
you do realize what you're saying, right, kid?
We are here to kill Olgier.
I thought it was pretty
Beaming
self-explanatory.
right into his
I
head.
thought it was pretty self-explanatory.
It's quite simple.
You know what?
I mean,
Is that all of you? Are you all willing to just throw that out here and just throw your lives away like that?
Yeah.
Could
And he called him out
could I-
specifically.
Could I stand where you're standing?
That's
Bruh.
that's real fun. No,
Oh god. And here we go.
absolutely not.
But it makes it easier for us to kill Olgir.
What are you?
Maybe,
Did I mention we're here to?
easier ain't gonna matter.
Did I mention we're here to kill Olgir?
Yes, you have.
And his
All
mom, his mom's fat.
I never knew his mom, so you want to say that to him though? I can go get him. I'm sure he'd love to hear that in person.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hot
nice.
as well.
Nice. The way to a warrior's heart is their
Mr.
mother.
Olgir said,
all right.
this
Let's-
peasant said
he's gonna
that your
point to the
mother
other
was
van.
fat.
Turning around
You,
looking
you,
for
you keep watching
reinforcements.
these idiots. I'm gonna go get Olgier. As he walks down, you can hear him yell off in the distance. Hey, Olgier, I got some fresh meat for you.
So we're jumping that dude that he left, right?
I don't care.
Produce flames on your crossbow bolt. Should we be able to fire at that guy?
I am unsure if that adds.
It's technically with the
I have some flasks of oil.
infusion on it. It's technically magical ammo now that just like appears.
Oh,
It's almost like it's like
Cool.
it's like a reloading. It's like a clip now.
he's got a
He's got a
magazine.
Magazine for my crossbow.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. That's up to the DM. If I do put like I can still put a physical bolt in it. If I put a physical bolt in it, she has produce
if
flame
you
on
put
it,
a physical bolt in it. Yeah, sure.
and then it's just a flaming arrow.
Yeah, sure. I thought that's like.
Her hand just like ignites as like fire creeps up her body, and she's like,
Oh, what's your idea?
I mean, we need to start this bitch off with a real good fight.
I thought the flanks were taking care of the randos.
There's like 2 randos here.
It's just
They're
two
just-
guys.
So
Plus,
there's
you know.
probably more randos
And
inside.
plus, he can always have this for when Olgir comes out.
I do not
you
actually
do
have a
you.
climbing speed yet.
Just put this on. If Olgir comes out and he starts swinging immediately, and we're not out of range yet.
I have 2 flasks of
The,
oil that I
Take
feel
it.
like would be
Bandit
important.
that was on
being
the
on the
left side
fire.
of the tower, meaning that side towards
Mhm.
Riley.
Mhm.
We'll come back and say, all right, well, he's coming, and he has a special request for you all. Hey, you come on, all right.
All right, guys.
He's
Now
gonna wait
let's
for the other
leave.
bandit. Come on, down here. They're gonna both go down. You're gonna see him kind of in front of like that blockade as they start moving it aside. Come on in.
Where
He
are
wants to
reinforcements?
That's hospital of you.
Oh, trust me, it ain't a lot of hospitality.
I
All
was
right,
not
guys.
expecting to just get invited in.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, he insulted
so
this man's mother. I think he.
Yeah,
You
that was
did
Ah,
insult
this
him.
one's- this
yeah,
one.
that was pretty serious offense.
Not only do I claim that comment and take responsibility for it, I am
you're
proud
gonna
of
see
it.
the
I'm
two
not
bandit.
surprised.
Oh, we're gonna see the bandit that's been talking to you kind of grab a set of chairs as they go back up.
I mean, fair. I would do the exact same thing if I were.
Hey, you forgot your popcorn.
Do you have a
I
third
wish.
one?
You got
Third
any?
for me?
No.
Yeah, we left it in our caravan outside of town.
What?
I was just wondering if there was like a spare chair or something. But...
Oh, you're not gonna need a chair.
All right, cool.
Well, you might.
My
need a chair.
God, it's Olgir from the top tower with a steel chair.
But yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, well,
moves yourselves around towards that central square of the town area. No further than that rightmost like bench or bleacher or whatever you want to call it. Like right around there. A little back. Like right around there is pretty good. Position yourselves how you like.
Damn it!
Are you sure that I can't walk up the stairs and take the ladder up and just, you know?
Take your chairs.
All right, 2 things. One, no. And 2, stop doing that.
I do not
the
have an
micro-
option.
that's the
guys
micro-
are okay.
Okay, I don't care. It's weird.
Hey, why are you guys
Yeah.
like 10 feet behind us?
I don't want to be up there.
They don't want to be.
What if Olgir has a cleaving effect, or like a sweep?
Then I will simply stand over here.
Are you okay there?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, as long as I'm not on the front, fine.
Let me see here.
Did they get rid of stunning and strike, or is that just a
I
high
think
level
it's probably
thing?
later.
Six.
Yeah, Stunning Strike is so much later.
You know, even in like 2014, you didn't get until 5th level. Did they?
Yeah.
Wow.
It might still be 5th, but I think it's 6th. I don't know.
No.
Alright, never
By
mind.
the way, we're 2nd level, Avery. We're second level and we're taking on a war boss.
Unless we
Yes.
feel a
Yes,
surge
we
of
are.
energy. That gives me
All right.
my
let's see.
subclass
Can
of
I?
defining speed.
Is
So I can
there
Dude, just
is there a way to ping the map?
I forget.
With my
Um,
7 strength.
I can't remember.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
Soon I'll be able to
general
use my
area, what were
dexterity
you looking for?
jumping.
No foreshadowing.
The
subtle foreshadowing.
right, like that. No, one row forward. Yeah, like that row.
Just stepping out from there.
Yeah, it's kind of stepping out from like the alleyway. Here's the mini.
Big man.
Big map.
Very big.
Dog.
He makes the thudding noises.
Yep,
and walks.
that's a face only a mother could
He
love.
has a bigger axe.
No.
He has a greater
As
axe.
the,
we gotta get you
Nice.
one. We gotta get you one of
You
those.
can only assume his leader walks out is this just massive Goliath. He has about an inch or two on you.
Oh, he a big boy. What
Yeah,
the heck?
He's big.
Sure.
His mother was definitely fat.
Yeah. How? I mean, how else can you worth that?
Said just loud enough for him to hear.
Yeah.
If he heard it, he's not acknowledging it. As he kind of walks up and just kind of, he's wearing like these sort of like wraps around his hands.
Oh, I'm taking those.
Should we bring up
With
Wayne?
what appears to be basic leather armor, if anything. He kind of looks you all down, up and down, and is like, so you all that's in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that's.
Wayne sent us.
All right.
He's gonna kind of look at you and blink. He's like,
Who?
the fuck's Wayne?
Oh,
Oh, I thought that would be like
No,
more hurtful than
he's
anything,
like
but
the. Remember,
you
he's like
you
the
wouldn't
rock.
like him.
you wouldn't really like
Yeah,
it.
you wouldn't
honest. It
like
doesn't
him.
matter
I don't
that
remember
much
his
anymore.
name. Probably don't like him.
Yeah, it's our.
Well, nothing more to do with talking. We gotta get this over with.
Unless you want to leave the town, we don't have to do that.
Yeah, we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, if you just left, that's okay. But
What are you gonna give me for?
Your life.
yeah, I mean,
You
well
see,
spoken.
Yeah.
I already have that. So, got anything else, or is this just gonna come to blows?
It's
I got
cool.
3 copper pieces if you would like that too.
All right.
I'm gonna,
Hurry,
I'm
where'd
gonna,
the other two
I'm
go?
gonna turn around one
Give it
more
away.
time and look up to the vent. Are you sure?
He's not even gonna respond. He's just gonna shake his head.
Yeah, whatever. I'm throwing an oil flask at him.
get him
Okay.
on the guy on the
Hey,
tower.
no,
roll hit him.
taking an oil flask
Okay.
at fucking full gear.
Ogre.
Miss.
The oil, you throw
goes
it, and
wide.
it'll just kind of like lean to the side as it goes
Dang
like
it, that was
there.
cool.
All right. Well,
Oh my god.
here we go.
Should've
Roll for initiative, please.
Oh goodness.
I've got one more, guys.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah, mine was also bad.
Mine's
I must roll
It
another
ain't
20.
great.
even.
Mine is even, but
Mine's
it's
okay.
bad.
Mine is even.
Yeah, you guys think the bandit would be mad if I just started climbing the ladder?
Yeah.
I think they were trying to fight you off.
So, like, where's the reinforcements, guys?
All right.
Hopefully
So,
not.
what do we get, people?
19.
Actually, oh, hold on.
I'm scared.
I'm not ready yet.
I got it.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
I
What do we
think I
get?
should have waited for Finley.
19.
19,
16?
16. Well, the highest first of all.
19,
19, 16.
19.
Okay, so
What'd you get, Jake?
I got a 12.
Hey.
I go last.
11.
so what'd you get, Annabelle?
16.
Okay, so
You throw your back out from that flask.
I haven't thrown anything in a while, guys.
11.
11.
You got a 12.
Yeah.
I got a 10.
And then Avery got a 10.
Wow. Okay. That's kind of wild.
It's not my fault, guys.
All right. First up,
Look at that.
Sharoos.
Mm.
I mean, you're not wrong, but gods.
It's provoking.
Do I attempt to duck around this corner and then cunning action hide?
Let me see. Sure. Yeah, you can.
Not really. I don't really care about these guys. I just want to be out of his line.
As you
of sight.
kind of take a passing glance up at the bandits, they're like elbowing each other and just laughing.
They'll see.
I'll show them all.
Uh,
He's not showing anyone.
15.
How How does stealth checks work or hide checks work? Do I have to roll against that or?
You can either like roll against it, or if he just beat the enemy's passive perception, you could also use that.
Up to you.
I think it's a passive perception until he actively goes to look for you.
Okay,
But
then
if
yeah.
he walks,
Yeah.
Or he
Yeah,
can
if we're doing
just see you,
passive
then he just
perception,
sees you.
then we're doing passive perception. Do I tell? Can I? Am I supposed to tell if it succeeds or not?
you'd be like, oh, you feel like you're hidden.
You feel like you're somewhat hidden from the people who matter.
He rolled pretty good. He feels like he's hidden.
He want that dirty sneak attack.
He's a criminal.
And then I'm gonna hold my action until like I like see one of them run up to like duck around and shoot him
Okay,
while he's less paying attention.
Haruna.
It may be sooner than you think.
Right now.
Alright. She's gonna just like look around, take her great axe. And just come on up to him. She's gonna take a big old swing.
Okay.
After you raid,
Do you want to read?
one day,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
one day I'm gonna remember to bring my bullet dice.
You forgot the bullet dice, man, with the gun
That's
character.
less of a for. I've actually forgotten they existed. Honestly,
That's okay. I
To be
keep
more
forgetting
accurate.
my mimic.
Anthony is
rolling.
rolling and screaming right now.
Screw those bullet dice.
They're pretty cool.
They're pretty cool from a player standpoint, but well, I can't imagine how it felt when
I
he
just-
weaseled his way out of everything.
I think they're hard to read.
They're a little hard to read, but not unforgivably so.
I'm still talking directly to you, Anthony.
So when you rage,
You
it's your
fucking
bonus
weighted your
action.
dice.
You can recklessly attack and roll with advantage.
Allegedly.
And you also get
Allegedly.
I don't know. Jake had those like 320s in a row one time, and then
Yeah,
never had that again.
He had the 320s.
Oh, was it Riley?
I think it was me.
Oh, I thought it was Jake.
It was during the evil one. Or
Nice.
and he shot.
I got a nat 20.
Yes, sir.
Reckless crit.
Reckless crit.
Reckless.
So.
Widowy.
I'm widowy, just being a widow
Well.
reckless.
No.
I think I'm
Why?
starting to have a
I was
pretty
so
good
happy
point.
until I heard that.
Oh, that's 2d12 you said now?
2d12
2d12s.
plus your strength, and then plus 2 from your rage. I think it's plus 2 at level 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
8 plus
I think it's ridiculous that barbarians don't get a fighting style.
4, that's
Too
12.
angry.
A weapon
Plus
mastery
2 is
Yeah, but like
14.
great weapon master. would
There you
be-
go.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
get weapon masteries with my class. You don't either, right?
I don't need any.
Is that your turn?
I didn't get a
Yeah,
class.
oh, your turn.
Ardor.
Yes.
Whose turn is it?
Ardor.
Oh shoot!
Shoot him.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm gonna go right here,
Okay,
Jake, you
let's
got it.
not do that again. That's bad.
and I was gonna hold my crossbow and fire it.
Boy, yeah, Yoda.
Why?
Flaming bolt attack. Ooh, 21 to hit.
Oh,
That definitely hits.
Thank God I didn't waste the flaming bolt.
And when I see Ardor fire,
You're also
I'm gonna also get ready for.
I get an extra D8 for fire damage.
Yeah, it's my fire damage is 1d8.
There you go.
All right, so that's 5 piercing and 6 fire damage.
Okay.
Shoot. $23 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
Maximum damage.
yes, sir.
That's what we like to see.
16 piercing.
Wow. That hurts.
Their gun.
Yeah, that was a gunshot.
You hear the bandits yell from up top. Holy shit, he's strapped.
I told you.
You got that thing on him.
It's just all of us wailing.
Gosh, bro. Did you add your sneak?
I have no idea how much health he is.
I didn't add my sneak.
Terrified.
You're so real. You're so real for that, bro.
Sneak
Oh.
attack.
An extra 4 damage. Brings it to 20.
Even
How
told.
much did it?
I did
She did
14.
Yeah,
In her defense, she rolled a 2.
I did
Yeah,
roll
but
a 2.
it's still good damage.
still good damage. Yeah. Is that it for Ardor?
I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and you did your close
Yes.
action.
Yep.
True.
Wait, this guy
This guy's
rolled
slow.
worse than us. Oh my gosh.
We've done 45 damage so far.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of damage for a second level party.
Yeah,
That is an insane amount of damage for a second.
high
level
damage
party.
rolls.
I like I
Seeing how this is
Yeah.
going, everybody looks like they're fine. I'm just gonna move out a little bit. And I'm gonna like reach in my pocket and grip my mask, but I'm not gonna pull it out yet. And I'll just use a bonus action to conjure one of my metal gloves from the cart, and it'll just form around my hand. And then let's see. I don't really want to fight, to be honest. So I'll use my action, and I'll just pat Ezekiel on the shoulder. All right, give him the 1-2, quick 1-2, and I'll use my action for help.
To give me a pep talk.
Yeah, a little pep talk.
in that case, you're up, big man.
How about the 1, 2, 3? Walk up and use my action to attack him. Hey, crit.
Oh, the pep talk works.
Huh.
Is
Um,
that a or
It was 6 and a 1, so 10 total damage with that first punch. And then I will use my flurry of blows
Yes, sir.
You punch.
for the 2. 9.
Yeah, no.
And then my 3. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
8 more damage. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2.
We just ignore the 2.
Okay.
Finally, a fight.
As
Finally,
you
I
kind of immediately lay into him as he kind of like falls back a little bit, like a step backwards. He's like, "Ah, that's good.
It's
Real
like, these
good.
guys trained.
It's his turn.
In my face,
Nice.
It's his turn. 1 cleave, he goes down. 2 cleave, he
Well,
goes down.
As you will
Honest on the
see,
floor, like,
oh boy,
man.
as he kind of like
I want to apologize.
looks towards the guy who just decided to try and punch him.
Not try,
Well,
succeed twice.
succeeded in punching him.
And
He's
then
like,
both
all
of his
right.
mother.
Yeah.
As he kind of reels his fist back, as you will see black flames with the like yellow glowing kind
Does
of
it
like
look familiar to
energy.
me?
Yes.
Very familiar to me.
Oh,
Not the same thing, but
bro,
it-
you didn't
it's
say
familiar.
Guando.
It's familiar. It's familiar to all of you, actually, as it looks similar to what the dream
Huh.
creature was
Oh,
We're all just like,
using. Yep.
Oh shit.
oh no, bro.
All right, as he will just throw a haymaker.
I left my
at
mullet.
the-
I left my
Bob
mullet
Weed.
and jorts at home.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Sapo.
Oh hey, 21. I rolled a 19.
All right, you pass the strength save, but as this fist just hammers you straight in the chest, you take 13 damage. And then he's gonna bring his other fist around, not flaming, and go for another swing.
I can take it.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, meets it, beats it.
Oh,
Let's see here.
Yeah, 13 damage per punch really is just enough to rip a commoner in half.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we were told.
Yeah, that is what
we were told he punches walls.
he punches through walls.
For another
Yeah.
10 damage.
I didn't hear no bell.
Somebody told me Wayne cannot take that.
No.
He uses flurry of blows.
Just gonna kind of just look at your leg crumble up. It's like, good on you.
I can take it.
Sharu, it's now your turn.
Oh my god. It's Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
That's man.
Might should have been.
That
Oh
really
my
hurt.
God.
Well, no, it's Jake Paul landing punches, and then Mike Tyson lands a couple punches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We punched each other the same amount of times, guys.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
Look at you and be like,
I'm thinking the plane probably isn't changing much.
Shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Ezekiel is heavily reeling from both of those punches.
Mm.
Like, dropped to a knee reeling,
Oh,
and then stood back up. Didn't hear no bell.
While he's being entertained by that, I'm gonna
Entertain's a word for it.
yeah, I'm gonna cunning action hide again.
Okay.
21.
You feel pretty well hidden even from the spectators.
And just pop another shot.
Where'd the bug go? Oh, there he is.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
A bug. Charles, a bug.
Um. Oof.
Dang.
18 piercing
oh
damage.
my god!
Guns.
just bug shoot with that gun, bro.
Just
How many bullets do you have?
a
Yes.
number.
We're tracking bullets.
Yes.
I'm tracking
Keep
bullets.
tracking bullets.
Where the fuck am I getting more bullets?
That's good.
Insane, dude.
My scaling is sneak attack damage,
True.
and that's
Guys,
what I want this. That's what I want us to remember here.
All right, is that it for your turn,
Yeah.
Aruna?
Alrighty. Time to take
You just
another.
see Zeke just get absolutely laid into
Yeah, I got
by
it.
all too familiar
I got
energy.
clobbered.
She's like, oh fuck no, and,
At least you're.
and she's gonna like continue her rage and hit again. Reckless abandonment.
I forgot.
It's a 16 plus a 6.
I'm gonna rip you
That
in half
is
What?
it's a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
I've always wanted to see my reflection in your shiny axe before you rip me in half, old gear.
Alright.
Ever since I heard about him 2 hours ago.
Oh, that's sad. 6.
Okay.
To judge your rage damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that it for you?
Yeah. She's close enough. She's like, just gonna
Alright.
keep swinging at him.
Ardor.
She doesn't have
Yeah,
energy.
it worked last time. This time an arrow like loads itself from the clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works.
He can fly.
It's got belt.
Yeah, and I rolled better. 22.
Yes,
I
sir.
hit.
It's got belt-fed crossbows.
For 7 damage.
All right.
Fuckers out here like 18 damage.
Yeah, like that was insane.
I'm like,
Yeah, I can't.
oh,
He has
yeah,
no
they're all
gun.
7.
Ruth.
My max damage can't even
Seeing
crack
that-
double digits.
Yeah,
Seeing
you
that-
just saw me get my ass beat.
Yeah, seeing
Please don't.
Ezekiel get walloped by the dream flames, I'll reach in my pocket, like my hand's already in there, but I'll actually fashion my mask to my face, and I will approach.
My greatest weakness is that I'm gonna forget to use my sneak attack damage.
Really? I
Um,
feel like that's something so important.
That's
that
the
you
main
couldn't,
draw.
I'm gonna
Seeing
forget.
him use that type of attack, I will focus on the energy like I did last night, and see if I can procure an effect with it.
Okay.
It's gonna be something not combat related at all.
Oh, I like to find
I
out
will
now.
laugh
Self-centered
so
fireball.
hard.
Which way are you aiming?
Like towards like where I'm facing, like I face myself,
So, tell me a straight line.
like this way.
It's combat focused.
Wait.
He's facing that direction.
Yeah.
It may be a cone.
Which square are you on?
I'm on-
Yeah.
I'm on this square right here.
Okay.
You can go back in the grid settings and make them black lines if you want. That would be easier.
Or are you just having trouble figuring out where it
No,
is on
I'm
the
just like
computer?
trying. No, a little bit, but like I'm
Manfred.
It may be a
Okay,
cone.
so
And he may be about to.
sorry.
He may be about to hit me.
I'm so sorry.
you kind of focus in on this like energy.
Betrayal.
Your gauntlets kind of like glow, and then you kind of just hold your hands out.
I'm
and
just a little
rip,
monk.
like open, like just tear open like the space in front of you
Oh,
as like
God.
this weird sort of like black kind of like yellowish like plasma almost just sprays out in front of you in a 15-foot cone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
50-foot cones don't
Wait,
hit that
misses
person.
him.
That misses me.
Yes.
He's like,
Let's see here.
I guess. Oh, real? That misses you, right? Okay.
Yeah, that misses me.
He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
It would be something very rude though
He
to
fails.
just kill the whole party.
Yeah.
Very
Wait, what kind of save it throw?
dexterity.
Oh.
As
Write that
this
down,
sort
write
of
that down.
plasma kind of sticks to him and just glows. And he kind of like tries to shake it off but can't.
Yeah, how's it feel?
Doesn't feel like anything. He
He's
doesn't
lying.
seem any.
He's bluffing.
doesn't
He's
seem-
bluffing.
That is the end of your turn, Rue. Next up is Zeke.
I wonder what that did.
I'm gonna punch him again. Yeah, I'm reeling after that one, but you know, once you rock bottom, there's only one way to go. Up. I'm just gonna try and uppercut him from the ground. Unnatural 20 to hit.
That hits. As you kind of like just swing uppercut into him, you see the plasma kind of like glow a little bit, like brighter and brighter. And
Okay.
as you connect, it just explodes on him.
Oh,
Please, what is your con mod?
Plus,
mine or his?
mine is plus 3.
Hey,
Please
mine too.
roll 2 additional d6 plus 3.
Ooh!
Wow.
I'm a
2d6
plus 3.
Humna. Sorry, that kind of sucked.
Better than 0.
Yeah. Well, so 7 damage from my punch, and then an additional 7 from his thing.
All right.
And does the plasma disappear?
Yes.
Gotcha.
And for my bonus action,
The plasma will disappear after that, and the marks where it almost looks like his like being is being like unraveled.
yeah. Now, how's that feel?
Little was.
He's so nonchalant, guys.
I've had a
it's so
fight this good.
frightening.
I have not learned my lesson. I will play
He looking
close.
bloody at all.
Yeah, he's looking pretty beat up. Actually, you guys put
Miss.
a number on it much quicker than I anticipated.
Miss. He'll just make an opportunity attack and down me.
I think this time we'll get to see his final phase.
I missed both my flurry of blows, guys.
Well, you know.
He is up again,
Yeah.
as he will send a normal fist towards Zeke.
I can take it, guys. Duck and weave. Duck and weave. Duck and weave.
18
No.
for might roll low. Hey,
He did not roll
That is not 11.
What?
12 damage.
I'm unconscious,
Oh.
guys.
Ding, ding, ding.
There's the bell.
Ringing
And
my
then
bell.
he'll take a flaming fist and aim it at. Who else is there?
Karuna and me.
He didn't like the fire. He's gonna aim it at Ruby. He didn't like
What
that
kind of
fire.
damage does the plasma
He's
do, by
getting
the way?
smacked with an
Uh,
axe, and he's like, I don't like the fire.
For now, fire.
Okay.
Actually, no. Lightning.
Gotcha.
I originally thought it was fire, but then I changed it. Alright. Here comes the giant flaming fist.
Oops.
Oh, that is a hard whiff. As it just goes right over your head.
First attack that's ever missed me this campaign.
You saw
I just
what
got
it did
nailed
to
3
Zeke,
times.
and you're like, nope. As you jump backwards, you feel the wind from that hit just go by your face.
Yeah, I'm just like, once I put the mask on, I'm just locked in. I just
Corpse.
Yeah, no.
quickly hit a split.
I am down for the count.
Don't
One
know.
down. Four to go. All right, top of the order, Sharouz.
Stealth.
Action
Uh,
shoot.
13.
You feel well hidden except for the people behind you.
Sounds about right. And I'll take another shot at him.
Just turn out. Don't tell him, guys.
I don't think he's even paying attention to where I'm at.
He's kidding me. He's having the time of his life.
17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Sneak damage. It's just a friendly reminder.
Acquaintance.
Sorry, it's an acquaintance reminder.
10 piercing.
Okay.
Oh, 10 pierce.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
what do you mean?
That's good. That's good.
I mean, the sneak attack damage was minimum. That's what I mean.
Okay.
And it upset me. Hurt me. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Karuna, you saw Zeke just get
I
clobbered
am-
into the floor.
Fucking pissed.
Yeah.
She is her rage.
Oh, forgot about that.
What's your rates look like, by the way?
I got a net 20.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
Our
what I
very
could say.
thing.
I forgot to roll with advantage a little bit, but it's already passed now, so.
Twist his
Do you change when you rage?
Huh?
Do you change?
It's like she's glowing with fire.
Alright, cool.
Grab his
Lava girl.
Like it just gets worse the more angry she gets.
It's
Like,
honestly could just take a flaming fist and having bull balls for dinner.
18, 20. 20 damage.
Ah,
wow.
I'm gonna.
All right.
How's he looking?
Pretty damn bad. Very bad.
She.
You guys have chewed through him much faster than I thought.
I haven't been keeping track, but I feel like that crossed 100.
You
Pretty
pissed
close.
off the wrong girlie today.
Yeah.
So it's an Ardor?
Yes, Arnold.
I can read the specifics of the spell.
Oh my god.
There is like
He's casting a spell.
a major discomfort in Rue's eyes as you like ignite in flame.
It's like she's
Yeah.
she's like the flaming torch.
Yeah.
Torch, yeah.
Yeah, Ardor seeing all this, and then his acquaintance collapse to the ground. He's going to open up his bag, put the crossbow in his bag, and like a glove is going to come out.
We bonded over bullying Wayne.
Bullying transcends most bonds.
And the glove seems to have like some canisters on it, and like I guess the only one who might see this is actually Shrews, because everyone else is currently unconscious or entangled.
Fighting for their lives.
But he's going to aim the glove at like a barrel as the barrel starts to levitate, and then he'll just fling it at Old Gear. It is the catapult spell.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Dex
I need
save.
him to make a dex save. Flick.
One of
14.
the small hands. Gonna sig to the mouth.
Beats it, beats it.
Oh.
Just another
barrel
day
just-
hunting.
Fuck, it's not calibrated. That's it.
Zeke.
Me. It's me, right? I'm before him.
Okay.
Yeah, he
No,
is.
oh, that's so true.
Real. Yeah.
You are.
All right, now
Well,
kill
I can't
him.
really get you up.
I just kill him.
Regardless, I'll give a passing side glance to Karuna, who's now ignited in flames, and it's like a look of terror. But regardless, I'll lock back on the big guy, and I'll conjure my I'll conjure my second gauntlet with my bonus action, so I have my full set, and I will take a swipe at him. 18 plus.
That hits.
Yeah, 24. I will deal 10. Yeah, 10 magical bludgeoning.
Okay. Now it's Zeke's turn, which, yeah,
Reroll that die.
I did. Okay. Next
No,
up
it's fine.
is him.
I'm psychic.
He is looking piss poor right now, but he is smiling through it all like a maniac. He's just gonna look over at Rue and just go to town. First hit is a normal. Does a 15 hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Me.
For 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And for
It's
the
gonna
big
be
hit,
me.
does a 12 hit?
No.
That one whiffs.
How much damage did I
I
take?
like the fact
10.
that he's not hitting the flaming torches with a railing on.
And as turn ends, you'll see like this sort of null fire kind of
You're
just like
lucky. Well, you're
blowing
raging.
around.
Yeah,
him
I'm
and
raging.
just- this is it, basically.
It's because
Next up.
I called his mom fat.
Charuz,
He's
I like
not
to imagine
happy.
that's exactly why.
Take aim.
Do it. I'm gonna drop the gun to my small hands and then pull out a short bow.
Yeah. Don't need to waste the bullet.
Don't need to waste the bullet.
He's not even worth it.
And I'll try and make my presence less present.
Okay.
23.
Yeah, they lost sight of you again.
I'll just throw one shoddily bowed arrow.
Alright. Roll that shit.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
Nine piercing damage.
Okay. You launch the arrow, and as it flies, you'll see like the energy that's surrounding him as the arrow kind of like stops, and then like instead of going directly into his head, it kind of just clips him on the shoulder.
Hmm.
He's still standing.
Good thing I didn't waste a bullet on that.
Or maybe
Alright,
it'll
next up,
miss because of
Haruna.
the bullet.
She is angry still.
Angie.
Angry. 13.
Unfortunately, that misses as the energy will kind of like just push the axe as you're trying to slam it into his side. It kind of just bounces back.
She's like.
Ardor.
All right.
Finish him.
Sharuz just kind of sees him like taking a tool to his glove and being like, "Okay, let's try this. Maybe a heavier object." As he looks behind himself and pulls it like grabs a rock from the rubble behind him, or like levitates a rock, and then attempts to chuck it at Olgir's head with the second catapult spell.
Okay.
Another dex save.
That is a 11.
Yay!
Yes, sir.
So he'll
It's a
take
dex save?
46, right?
3d8 bludgeoning.
48.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's
wait,
a heavy
46
hit.
is guiding bolt.
Yeah.
We don't have those.
That is 14 bludgeoning
Oh,
Okay.
mama!
He's... How do you want to kill him?
damage. Yay!
I was trying to think of something different to say than how do you want to do this, because that's like not our thing. That's
Yeah,
like
no.
their thing.
That's a
I'll
much
figure something out later.
that's a much more popular podcast thing.
Yeah, we'll never.
Not
How do
today.
you wish to proceed?
Really, I just want the rock to just completely bust his face in.
Oh,
Okay. You, as
an
you
eye
like,
for an eye.
kind of
Really?
aim the
Yeah.
rock a little bit and then
A face
just
for a
throw it
face.
forward with like your glove.
Mhm.
The energy in front of him kind of like stops it, but then it like slowly starts to get closer and closer until it
Mhm.
slips past the barrier and just slams right into his face as he goes down immediately.
Now you're both laying next to another.
And as he kind of like
Two buff
slowly kind of staggers
leg
up,
dudes.
just barely hanging on as you see like a whitish or not a whitish, a yellowish kind of glow from like his heart,
Mhm.
and as he kind of like just glows, and it's just a blinding sort of like light as you hear a like a muted kind of like inverse explosion as he sort of like just no, he doesn't fold in. He's just he's sort of like spikes kind of explode out of him as he's like turned into like rock in like a pose and just slightly lifted off the ground. And then as the metal grows still, the statue slowly crumbles and fades. And you see a small glowing thing.
I was
inside.
gonna ask
Yeah.
you about that.
Orb.
You pick up the orb and you're like, oh, this is cool. You suddenly remember that your friend is
Yeah.
like dying next to you.
Hey, so I want to get him up.
Corona.
Not
who's
my area of
still
expertise.
Red hot. We'll go ahead and make a medicine.
Okay.
Medicine on him.
No one's really good at that here, are they?
Actually, I am.
Okay. Well,
I'm
that
the
works.
only person here.
Cauterize.
Was it the
They're punches. They're not slashes.
Yeah, it's not great though because it's only an 8.
Oh, that's not good. He's still.
I'll try it too.
Yeah, he's still
not right there.
please.
Mine is a 10.
What's
I don't remember.
It's a DC 10 to stabilize.
Is
Oh,
it DC 10 to
cool.
stabilize? Let me double check.
think.
But like, uh, let me double check before we go with that.
Guys, don't kill this character. The next one will be much worse.
Hey, maybe you can give him some weird quality, so you're not just handsomely roguish.
DC 10 medicine check. That is correct. It's a bare minimum
Stabilize.
shit job, but he is breathing slowly.
It does not make me unconscious.
No, he's
It
just
does
not
not make me
dying.
conscious.
Is that going to happen to us if we die?
Take my mask off and put it back in my pocket.
He brings up a fair
could've
point.
found- you could've found out really fast.
Strangely enough, knowing what I think we're supposed to do with this, can I try to concentrate on the orb again and see if it will pierce us with light again?
You may. As you begin to like focus in and the orb begins to float again, it kind of shatters. It's a different color. It's not it's still yellow, but it's like a different sort of yellow. Like instead of being a bright radiant yellow, it's a sort of a dull muted sort of yellow. And as it cracks open and you see the beams just go out again. You feel the same sensation, but you feel
Except this time the entire party experiences it.
yes,
Consciously.
conscious. Well,
Consciously.
not the entire party.
Oh,
Well, you know.
oops.
He still
Well,
doesn't
no.
know what that's like. That's funny.
Yeah.
I like to imagine he'll never experience it.
Well, that's kind of what happened last time too, except this
you
was a
all
little
kinda,
more
like,
dull.
just brush that off a little bit, and yeah, I'd say so. You have earned level 3. Yes.
Corona looks at the guards up on the ledge. It's just like,
Yeah, are our reinforcements like
you wanted this.
bad?
The two bandits are just kind of looking. The one kind of nudges the other one on the shoulder, kind of like glances out towards the other side. They kind of nod to each other as they start sprinting.
And she's like, that's what I
Is
thought.
there like clamoring from around town of like our people?
Yeah, you hear as soon as he goes down, almost you hear the kind of clamoring of like everyone kind of you're the guardsmen kind of like wrangling people in as yeah the fight is over.
The nice Disney ambience returns to the town.
Yeah.
He's gonna look
Disney
over,
ambience, bro.
It's Disney-esque ambience.
It is
looking
pretty
at
Disney-esque.
The
He's
pain
like,
of not having a healer in the
slowly-
group.
not yet. I'm level 3 now. Now I can heal you.
I totally could have saved the first level spell slot for Cure Wounds.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, yeah, I was for.
D4,
right?
That's a D4, right? I'm not gonna tell you what I'll roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
While I'm unconscious, I'll level my character.
true.
Yeah. As you will see Manatha and
Bimney?
Fimney kind of walk through
Didn't mean to
the
look like this.
cautiously as they see like the pile of like dust there. Standing in front of, as well as Zeke's just crumpled form. He's like, is he okay?
He's unconscious. We would require a healer to bring him up.
Is he stable?
He's stable. Yes. Yes, he's stable.
What happened to him?
He died.
He got
he
punched.
actually fought extremely valiantly and ate more punches
He
than
was-
I could.
He was able to absorb a whopping 3 punches.
You said he took the Death Kwando punch.
Stop! Please!
Is that what we're gonna call our abilities Death Wando?
No.
We could.
We could.
We could. We'll put a pin in it.
You got the death jump?
The step of death.
Step of death.
No, you gotta pause. It's the step of death.
So,
The goo of
yeah, they'll
death.
kind of walk forward and
Yep.
the rest of you,
Yep.
and they
Blues
see the
of
dust
death.
on the ground. It's like, what is this? Is this-
Oh, here.
What happened to him?
He kind of disintegrated.
Did you magically kill him?
Oh no, he did that.
that was kind of himself.
Yeah.
He like imploded on himself.
We killed him fairly normally, and he died very magically.
Yeah.
Yeah, fortunately, he turned into this.
Manatha's gonna take out like a vial and just kind of pick up some of the dust. It's like, get our alchemist to examine this, maybe.
Yeah, that's
This-
probably for the
this-
best.
And you didn't burn him or anything like that, right?
No, we did not.
No.
He turned-
Really, the final blow came from throwing a rock at his head.
definitely doesn't turn people down.
No.
He
No?
became a statue and then disintegrated. Yeah. Sorry,
Strange.
that's all we know.
No matter. What matters is that he's dead.
Yeah.
If that was him, which I'm assuming it is by the eagerness of those bandits running along the wall.
I'm just glad that we could help
Yeah.
return the town back to normal. Or as
Sure,
normal
let's
as
go
it can be.
This place still kind of looks like a dump.
Yeah, they've had their way with it apparently. So let's go see if we can find any survivors they might have been.
Karuna's
Having
gonna
cooped up.
pick him up over his shoulder.
The height
How tall are
discrepancy.
you again?
Your feet are
6'1".
probably your feet are definitely dragging on the floor behind you.
She's gonna go like this.
Do you want help with
6'1"
that?
and
or-
well built. Well built.
If you
He's
want to hold his
muscular.
legs, you definitely can.
Well, it's like I don't really know if we can hold him at the same time.
Did you want to hold it?
If you want to, please by all means. But I just don't like him dragging on the ground as my friend. You know.
I'm not there.
He's not here to mediate.
It's just gonna be like, well, I mean, if he's your friend and all, it's just
I'll hold him.
Okay. No more feet dragging along the ground as you are adequate height to do that.
yes,
Um,
you are tall enough.
Eventually you make your way through the town. This is by no means a town as large as Eldenweave. This is a small, like, junction city. Nothing really more than that. City's even a wrong word for it. It's like a county. Eventually you do find a, building that almost looks like a town hall. It's, kind of boarded up, and you do hear, like, whispers from inside.
Ooh. Do you think we should go in or?
Probably you should knock.
No, you can knock this time.
Hello?
You hear the whispers immediately, like, silence as you knock.
Olgir's dead.
You
By my rock.
hear it. Did you hear that right? It's somebody, like, you hear shuffling towards the doorway, kind of like the sounds of somebody going to the left of the doorway, kind of like their back to it, and kind of whispering out. Is that true?
It's
He
as,
dead.
it's as true as the fact is I only have one arm.
I can't see you from here. But he's dead, though, right?
Yes.
You're gonna see, like, a halfling kind of peek around. He didn't try and stab me as soon as I peeked around, so it must mean something.
Oh, right.
I think you're actually telling the truth. And as you'll see, you hear more shuffling from inside as
Rest.
the halfling will kind of pick up
Under
the
new
crowbar, just start pulling off the planks.
Do not let me
As
get my
eventually the doorway is open. You see there's about 30 to 40 people just huddled in here, varying races, ages, everything. So he's dead. That's it. Like,
We killed him.
how'd you do it?
Rock to the head. Well, a lot of other things, but
classic.
rock to the
Couple
head.
of axe blows, a couple fish punches, you know,
Scratching the artifact.
a couple. What do you call them again?
You guys must
Bullets.
Bullets,
Bullets.
be bullets.
Bullet.
You know what? I don't
like
know.
crossbow, kind of, just small.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I understand that. But I don't. But I pretend like I didn't. Okay. But you guys must be something else if you cleared that guy out. He was bad. Shoot through the guards like they were nothing.
Scratch on it.
and not a scratch on half the party.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone's like, you have like a bruise,
Yeah,
size
all like
bruise.
it's like kind of cut open a little bit, and then
Yeah.
just like
But everyone else is fine, and
Closes.
you have Zeke who's just a corpse.
Yam to death
almost.
pose.
my wounds kind of close up a little bit, and I'll bonus action heal.
Okay. The
Oh man.
the group of civilians will look at you and just think, like, well, the rest of the bandits gone too?
Yeah, they're kind of running for their fear of their lives. We have a whole like army behind us because we're trying to get to Rethvale.
Oh, you're part of the Rethvale refugees. You're helping them out?
Yeah.
They crossed through here a while ago. Yeah, I remember them. Elven woman was the lead, right?
Yeah, man. Minthara?
Minatha.
Minatha.
You're all gonna get her name
You have the
wrong.
arrow of the third son or the third child about you, Gale.
Yeah, that was her name. She's a nice one. She was, but shit. I guess they're going to take the town back.
Oh, try that.
Attempt to.
And we're coming.
Yeah, we just kind of were passing through and heard about your plight, so we figured we'd take a pit stop.
Right. Okay.
They have a commander as stupid as he was. I think it will be pretty easy.
What are we? Some kind of suicide squad?
But he'll. Oh,
Could be
shit.
on
All right.
Oh no, not my card, buddy.
I mean, yeah, there's got to be some stuff we can. Well, I guess we'll just take.
Wait,
a
yeah,
look
we got
around.
Deadshot, Harley Quinn,
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Diablo.
Diablo. I'll probably be the spot. I don't know.
As long as you don't say Captain Boomerang.
We'll give you King Shark.
Yeah.
Give me King Shark.
We'll give you King Shark.
Bird. New dumb friends.
Yeah, but he's gonna kind of look around and go. So you said you were here for like supplies and stuff to get to the Red Rail?
I mean, that was them, right? I think we're doing pretty good on supplies.
Personally, we're doing all right. I don't know about most of the caravan.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll double.
I've been hunting everything.
I'll double check with him. Name's Remo, by the way.
Remo?
Remo.
It sounds like tea.
And
Oh.
what does this guy do?
Somewhat of a general. I run a general store. It's literally all I do. But I was one of the few people who was lucky enough to manage to hold up in here and not make fun of Uber. So
She's gonna look at the unconscious.
What's this town called again? Ari?
Oh, we weren't supposed to. be
Asto.
talking.
I guess.
I mean, it got him out.
Yeah.
But now that he's dead, we can get things back into work order.
You just hear
So thanks. Like, I feel like thanks isn't even an appropriate term for what you did. But
Listen, Remo, don't worry about it. It's what we do as heroes of the realm, really.
he'll blink a few times.
I don't want to go that far.
You know,
with this, but
Yeah, I'd love to say that too, but like, we haven't had heroes, quote unquote heroes of the realm in so long. I think we have some need for some maybe that can sort this whole shit out. Just
Yeah.
everything that's wrong with this world. I think we could really use that.
Of course.
Is that your ride?
yeah.
If we want to end it here, we can.
Somebody please.
Yeah.
That was really kind of just cold of the caravan to be like, "You need a healer?" Yeah. Oh well.
Oh, well. We ain't got one of those.
Well,
They have like, not really. Honestly, Rathvale is not a very magically inclined town. They have like they have doctors, but like they can't do anything more than what Karuna did. Or what?
Are you rolling for hit points?
Yeah. We just leveled up.
We don't roll for hit points.
You have the level 3 hit points still. Remember?
Oh,
that's what it would
Next level.
You said you're done.
Yeah.
Next level.
Cool. Forgot.
But yeah. I'll say for brevity's sake, since we you guys managed to help out the town a little bit before evening, or actually it is evening before nightfall, and get the surviving members of the town situated at their homes, and all is well.
Nifty.
Thus ends
I
session
can
2,
finally
3.
heal you people.
3. Session 0, session 1, session 2, or session 1, 2, 3.
I don't know. I'd call a massive dream trip a session.
Yeah.
Session 3 then.
Yeah.
We'll just say I was unconscious through the whole night. I'll wake
Yeah.
up in the morning.
Yeah, you know what? I rolled a 3, so
I'll wake up in the
you're
morning.
basically gonna wake up at the time people are going to bed.
I'll wake up and be like,
Did we win?
Yeah, I win.
is this heaven? Look over at Wayne.
No. If he's here, I'm in hell.
They got you too, Wayne.
Wait,
Good.
what?
But yeah, I just want to say you guys beat the fuck out of that guy.
Yeah, bro,
So
like,
much harder than I thought you would have.